Find your trigger words.
We're back. Or we're here. We're also, most of us are queer.
Caroline. What?
Good evening and welcome back to the
Oh,
world
shoot.
of Jord. I am your GM, Ryan, and with me, as always, is the cavalcade of characters in this wondrous adventure. Starting us off, back from having moved the mountains and their world to someplace else, Aaron, who plays also a globetrotter, Nori, the Ice Walker. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Next, of course, is our
Hi.
production, our arts and our farts, and maybe even our hearts, depending on who you are. The wonderful Rick playing the enigmatic Entropy. Next, of course, is our quintessential Quinn, played by mysterious Malachi, who is in charge of our social media push. So, he's doing a great job there.
Showing his shoulders.
It's showing so much skin on this stream. I'm on.
He's our sex appeal, okay?
You
That's
know,
how we get random viewers, is they see Malachi when they're scrolling on Twitch, and then they're like,
Oh,
you know.
well, let's see what this is about. No, Malachi!
Malachi, that doesn't help, because now you're wrapped up in a blanket.
Wow. Oh.
To continue, is
Sorry.
the heart of our group, the marvelous Mary, playing the murderous Milton. And we only say murderous because they will kill you. You may just, not accept it and see it coming.
We'll never
then
see it
finally
coming.
is the head of our video production, and will always thank you for due diligence, Piku, playing Ali Kirara, the elf on her world tour, for lack of a better term.
Elf on a skeletal shelf.
There we are. When we last left our band of intrepid when we last left our band of intrepid adventurers, I'm going to say it one way or the other. They had finally gotten into the city of Tren. And, the myriad of chaos that they've already gotten themselves involved with. They finally met up with Dinger the Enchanter, the tutor and close friend of our dear Quinn, who informed them not only of the upcoming gala at the St. Cloud Manor to celebrate the ascension of his father to Sorcerer Supreme, as well as the engagement of his sister to Dr. Hellscream, also known as Dr. Hellion. Same person. On top of all that, you're also threatened by the members of the Ghouls, Jimmy Smiles and George Cage.
The elephant.
Georgie Boy Cage. Excuse me. I couldn't say his name properly. Anywho, after that little engagement, they went to the embassy of the Vothraki. For those of you not knowing, my drow are called Vothraki. It's a voice change, I know. Anyway, there they met Lady Destra, a colorful force of nature and cousin to our dear Ali Kirara, who is very much not a Vothraki by the fact that she wears so much color, is very loud and boisterous, and keeps hitting Ali with her hand fan. Because, that's what you do.
Ali's not a huge fan of.
But she is a big hit. Yeah, that's right. I'll throw puns. I ain't certain people. Anyway, not only did Lady Destra and Entropy have some tender moments, but the rest of the group were taken out into the parlor where Ali Kirara was being measured by Rosalind, Rose from the Garden Incognito, speaking with Milton about possibly murdering the entire group to ensure that their mission has been resolved. Milton, of course, did what Milton does and defused the situation. Entropy has finally returned back. Rosalind has left the room. You are now all within the embassy itself. All this time, our dear Nori was primarily eating sandwiches, walking around, enjoying this massive city. Massively huge. Oh, and also, I almost forgot, before we even get started to all this, because it's been a while, we actually have a Q&A session. That's right. We're going to start this off with a Q&A session.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. We're going to...
people want to ask us questions? They want to hear our answers?
Why, that is correct.
What?
That's right, Aaron. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience want to know more about you.
Wow.
You personally. That they just want to know about you.
Specifically, they want your social security card number and
Wow.
Your mom's maiden name as well as the name of your first name.
also, can you give us a list of the vehicles you've ever owned? Because they always seem to ask that.
Well, sure.
So, since we are going to be starting off with the Q&A, Piku, would you be so kind as to start us off?
All right. So, my brother actually had a couple questions for us.
Yeah.
He also states that Nori, they're there about your extended axe warranty.
Mm-hmm.
They're concerned about my extended axe warranty.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a lifetime warranty, guaranteed. So tell him that he should not be worried about Droogie.
Well, you can tell him directly because he's watching right now.
Okay, great. Don't be worried about Droogie.
But
Don't worry about it. Why are you worried about it?
Hands off her axe.
Yeah, worry about your own axe.
I would love to put my hands on your axe.
That's what you said.
But that's not what I meant.
The first
Sorry.
question is kind of a split question for the players and a alternative version for the DM. What was the inspiration for your character / for the DM, the world?
So why don't we start down the line with that question first to Mary.
We'll start down the line in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, technically speaking, you asked the question. We're not going to start with you. So the next one over is Mary. So
Is me.
As long as you don't start with me, I'm good.
We start with you on everything else, so it's fine.
No, exactly.
Give you a break.
Finally.
Let's see. It honestly started with her name. I think Aaron was the one who mentioned that it would be a cool character. So I worked it into
Oh, yeah, 'cause
the
the
character. Yeah. And then Ryan helped me create her backstory and everything. So.
Yeah.
And she had to be short and cute, so.
Oh my god, so I inspire you? Is that what you're saying?
I actually remember that because like Mary asked something about a name and you're just like Milton.
Oh my god, you're right!
Yeah.
And it's because they had the dialogue from the fucking that Suicide Squad movie where you go like, is Milton still with us? Who's Milton? I remember a guy named Milton being with us. Yeah, that was it. Anyway.
So next one would be Aaron.
Shut the fuck.
Just pop it all over the place. I love it. No pressure,
I think it's
Aaron.
just rolling a dice.
No,
So-
in my head. Sorry. Go ahead, Aaron. What inspired Nori?
So I was actually really inspired by I knew I kind of wanted my character to be a tank. I knew I wanted to play a tank this time, and I knew I wanted to be a Goliath. I think Goliaths are cool. I think just aesthetically, I think they're really cool. They're really neat. I actually was primarily interested in literally, I think they're not called ice walkers or whatever like that.
Yep.
There is technically a name that they have a title, but they are basically the hunter gatherer, like members of an Inuit culture, and they basically are the guys who go out, who go bring stuff back, and so I was really inspired by Inuit culture and like hierarchy, like stuff like that, and practices, and I kind of wanted to dive, but then while I was there, I also kept finding like a bunch of things on like primordial Russian tribes, and I was like, oh, this is also very interesting. And that kind of led to the collaboration where I talked with Ryan, and sort of like the way he was already laying out how Goliaths, or like the Ice Walker tribes in the world, like land of Jord, how they yeah, basically live in the world is really similar to those early Russian tribes. Anyway,
Is that why she had she developed a Russian accent, or were you just
yeah,
like, I want her to be Russian?
I kind of well, because I knew I kind of wanted to set her apart. Like, she's not gonna have like a common accent, like, so I didn't want to do like British or anything like that, or that I was like, but I can't really do anything else except for like hardcore country. Um, so yeah, Russian. Still not very good, but
Stop it. Your Russian is very good. I am very proud of the level you go with. It is very
thank you very much.
You will.
I try. So yeah, that's Nori. I also like the idea of somebody getting struck by lightning and being like, oh.
What would Nori sound like if she had a British accent?
Give her a Cockney British accent.
Why? Where you got? New York for some reason, like super Cockney. You have to be like, boy, what's going on here then?
Okay then.
I want to ride for night.
What? Good night for a boy.
fuck
Am
you
I
up,
right?
bruv. Bunch of Chauncey wankers just walking around here.
That's an opportunity,
Van
Miss.
Dyke going on.
Aaron, your next one-shot character, I'm making demands, needs to have a Cockney accent. I will pay you in money, art, jewelry, and yeah.
Damn it! What was our next character inspiration? Like next character idea? It was like Lucifer, but a bard.
Jucifer, the orc bard.
Lucifer,
Jucifer.
the orc bard,
Yeah.
coming up real soon.
Oops, all bards. It's on the line.
There's gonna be a lot of twerking.
Oh, it's literally this man cannot talk unless it's with body language.
Just interpretive dance all the time.
The College of Dance is the upcoming bard school. At
I'm making a stripper.
So, Piku, your turn. But it's
So I've made a ton of characters, just in my existence of D&D. That's basically half of my D&D experience has been making characters. So for this one, I actually didn't put a lot of initial thought into the beginning of her. I have this character creation tarot deck that creates your character for you, and you take what cards you get and develop their story from that.
Love that.
So the initial idea for her, she was actually going to be a necromancer paladin. And I sent the concept to Ryan, and we workshopped some stuff. He immediately was like, love that you're drow, love that how are you going to make the paladin work though? So we spent a little time kind of cleaning that up, ended up switching her to cleric for story and build reasons. And also because my rolls for her stats literally would not go over an average of 10.
It was hilarious.
It was so awful. That's why she has the lowest stats out of everybody, because they refuse to roll any higher. We mulligans like 3 or 4 times to get above the average requirement.
Yeah, that was actually kind of funny.
But yeah, and then once she was there, it was just a matter of like kind of tweaking what the tarot laid out to fit in with the world and the story that was already established. So as far as her like accent or anything like that, I can't keep a consistent accent to save my life, so I default to what any of my characters end up being is sounding like she's a noble, so I try to give her a little bit of a posh kind of thing going on. I don't know why I went that way, but yeah, just something I can like quickly fall into and hopefully be close to the last time that I did the voice.
You've been doing a good job with at least keeping the inflections, so that
Yeah.
Honestly, that's literally all I pray for every single time. Is, oh God, please let this sound like the last time I did this.
Yeah.
Of course, next up is going to be our quintessential Quinn. Malachi, what inspired you to create this ball of charisma and charm?
So initially, the idea kind of started out simple. I was like, okay, I want to make a character who's kind of like a magical researcher and someone who loves and appreciates like the intricacies of magic, but can't really do it themselves. So they become a warlock. And as I was going through the invocations, I was like, okay, what if someone was like so dedicated to studying magic? They're like, sleep just kind of gets in the way. So I'm just gonna get this invocation that makes it so I don't have to sleep, so I can spend more time working on magic. And then from there, it kind of blossomed for his actual like family backstory. Because anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge fan of Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, I know. It's like
Color me shocked.
What?
I had no idea.
yeah.
What's your Discord tag again?
Discord, TikTok. Is that your IG too?
No.
It's like Fire Dude Goo Goo or something like that, right?
And this is the exact moment where you see his heart just break a little bit more.
It's gonna give you the disappointed dad stare.
Enough. I'm sorry.
How dare you? So yeah, so I thought like, what if he comes from a long line of powerful spellcasters, and has like that complicated relationship where his siblings are all like prodigies, and his whole family is like, oh, we're totally cool at shooting spells out, but Quinn just can't. Yeah, they were born lucky. He was lucky to be born. Stuff like that.
Ew.
All the traumas.
Whoa.
Next up, of course, the one, the only, the plague against humanity. Rick, your turn.
What is that on my ceiling? So
Let's start with Astrid.
yes, that's what I was going to, because chronological
Okay.
order, So Astrid, like with Malachi, I pulled a bit from one of my favorite like media characters, which is Entrapta from She-Ra Princesses of Power on Netflix. Specifically that version, not the OG.
Not sponsored.
Not the OG Entrapta, the new Entrapta. Because she is. Go ahead.
I forgot to mention how like basically our characters are like Entrapta and Scorpio.
They're literally Entrapta and Scorpio, yeah.
Literally Entrapta and Scorpio.
Literally that. Like,
that was the inspiration. Sorry.
I feel like you had Nori, and then I'm like, hey, you need to watch this show because Nori is literally this character because she's big and like sweet and like not dumb, but like she's just so like naive and kind of just like But
and yes, your character.
yes, so Entrapta, because as like I'm pretty like open about it, I am autistic, and Entrapta is one of the like few really good depictions of an adult autistic woman, because she is canonically on autism, or of the tism, and so she, huh?
No, it's the way you corrected yourself. You said on the tism, and then you're like of the tism. So I'm imagining the tism being some sort of animal that's like, for some reason, I'm thinking of it like a small, squat, like corgi shaped, like Flushmallow like creature, and you're just like plopped on it.
Pretty much. That sounds like heavenly sensory wise. Anyway, long story short, Astrid was very much based off of Entrapta, but like make her. I wanted to play Necromancer. I wanted her to be very creepy and unhinged, so we went with the Ryan found the witch homebrew class, and that's what we went with. And she is my favorite character that I've ever written or played ever. I miss her. And then Entropy is similarly enough also very influenced by another one of my favorite media characters that I also kin a little bit, which is Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. But make him not Arrow Ace because Entropy is a slut. And I mean that in the most empowering way possible, but he's... If it moves and can consent, he will fuck it. So that is Entropy. And again, like, I like... Because again, if you know me, I am kind of like a creepy, weird-ish kind of person, so I like playing characters that are creepy and weird and unhinged, and I personally get a lot of jollies out of unsettling people, so I like doing that in game as well.
There we are.
Now for you, what was your inspiration for the world of Jord?
Okay, I got to keep this short because it's a long thing. Originally, Jord was part of another world that I was building that I didn't really have a name for. But over the years, I adjusted it and changed it, and I'm like, okay, I can't do the basic magical world stuff. It's boring and all that. So I did some research into the old Icelandic sagas, as well as some other folklore around Europe, Slavic primarily. And I thought, okay, I need to build a living world. World Anvil was actually pretty useful for that. So if you want to build a world, go to World Anvil. No, they're not sponsoring us, but they should. Anyway, product plug. But no, seriously, it's basically the evolution of years upon years of world building and seeing how other places didn't feel lived in. I wanted to build a world that was not only lived in, had real life explanations for things, how magic works, and has a lot of fucked up problems that are all tied to, well, things that we will explain and see in the campaign. But basically, yeah, this is my attempt at creating a functional living world, not just a D&D campaign setting.
All right.
I think we have time for like one more, or how many questions did we have?
Well, so this one should be a quick one.
All right.
It was more of a joke question, but it still needs to be answered.
Okay.
All right. Ryan.
Shit. Okay. Give me a second. All right, I'm braced. Throw it at me.
Who's your favorite?
Hamish.
Whoa!
Actually, that is a related answer. Is everyone's cats the true deities of Jord?
If I were to tell you that, it would spoil the ententire end part of the
Is Rathodius actually an edgy little cat sitting on top of a tower?
Oh my god.
The thing is, I can't go into it meow, but at one point, I will try to give you the perfect answer.
My patron approves.
Plot twist, Rothadius is actually my really fat, one brain-celled black cat named Gomez.
Oh yeah.
Is Gomez doing?
That's the plot twist. He's actually the big bad. He just stares at you blankly and does like the frog blink, where he's like...
If I could blink, if I could blink.
So, since we got one more question, this last one, with playing D&D Pathfinder or any other TTRPG, what was your most memorable moment?
Oh.
All right.
Who's got it first?
I got mine. I know. I remember mine.
All right, Aaron, you're gonna start us off with this.
It was when we were playing in that first campaign where we were all playing together. It was Russ, Shay, Petra.
It wasn't Petra.
And
It wasn't Petra.
Renata.
Renata.
Huh? Renata. Oh fuck, Renata. My bad. This is her punches deal. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go kill myself. Sorry.
What?
Trigger warning. Joke. That was a joke.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
joke.
But
I'm
it was
just gonna
when.
pull up my phone here to make a call.
Whoa!
I will slit your throat with a spork.
As you were saying, Aaron.
Anyway, it was my character like basically absconded with a bunch of breakfast sausages to make a sausage whip.
The sausage whip of friendship.
And I literally took Thorn whip. I like did what is it? I did Spell Sniper and I did Druid and I took Thorn Whip as and I was just like, yeah, so she now canonically has a sausage whip. And we could have canonically had it as a cosplay as well, but I fell off the cosplay wagon and
I still have the parts to make it for you.
oh my god.
They're literally in a box right behind me.
I'm really hoping that now I have a room to myself, like I might hop back on the cosplay wagon. We'll see.
We're gonna have a talk about this at a later date because I have ideas now that you've said that.
Just in time
How
for
about you?
TikTok to get shut down. LOL.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Oh, all right. Me too then.
So I actually have a lot of moments just everywhere. But one in particular that came to mind. I had made a character as a joke. It was a
Not always.
Svirfneblin barbarian whose weapon was her father's mining pickaxe.
Oh.
She didn't have like the best scores, but she had like a pretty solid strength and constitution, you know, like barbarian. And the very first thing that happened, the very first roll that I did, we set everything up. The DM had a DM PC that was supposed to come and help us because he like overwhelmed us or surrounded us with a bunch of bandits or whatever, and he was worried that he sent too many. And I rolled. I got a nat 20, and I blew up the first bandit with that pickaxe.
What? Oh,
Nice.
like blew
Love
him
that.
up.
Like I smacked him so hard, it was like I think it was calculated out by the end of it, like almost twice the bandit's HP. And so he was like, "Yeah, he just exploded. I don't think you need my DM PC."
Oh my god. Mama, just kill a man.
Yeah, so my joke, Svirfneblin became kind of a powerhouse for the entirety of her campaign.
Damn.
I like making characters.
All right. Mary? Any favorite moments?
It was meeting us, wasn't it?
It was.
In game, Aaron. In game.
Oh, in game.
Is that not in game? Did you not meet us in game? That could be in game. God, let it be that she was happy to meet us. Fuck.
I do miss that party. That party was fun.
Oh, that was a good party. Man.
I even got books to teach you to read.
Okay. We'll go back. Maybe one day. But sorry, that was gross.
I did like looking for
How
clothes
about
for the
you?
party.
Rick, how about you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. I just heard "How about you?" I didn't hear who you were talking about. Piku, is it like favorite things that happened in a game or favorite things we did specifically?
Your most memorable moment out of any TTRPG, doesn't have to be D&D.
I actually am very limited. I've only ever played D&D. I've played was it 3, 3.5, and 5.
You can also say it was meeting us. That's cool too.
Well, of course. Actually, so this was in another campaign that we're in, and Aaron, I think you will remember this moment very vividly, and Ryan, you will too. So in our Sunday night game, I play a fawn bardlock who is in a relationship with Aaron's wood elf druid, and Aaron's character got into a not great situation where she was being possessed by a like devil of the world. So Petra is a multi-classed eloquence bard and archfey warlock, and her archfey patron is Nihir Shayak, who is the patron of fairy dragons and pastries, and he is also her familiar. He acts as her familiar, and it's this tiny blue butterfly-winged fairy dragon with a little British accent and an obsession for baked goods. He hangs out in a sack that she ties around her waist every day, full of baked goods, and he is disgusting. No one in the party respected this character at all. Like, we all treated him like a really annoying cat. She would throw him in the bathtub every night because he would be covered in cake. So, like, to drive the point home, no one took this fucking creature seriously. Like, he was a joke. And we were trying to barter with Ryan's character's parents, who were, like, these crazy, like, demon, like, broker, like, lords or whatever. And we were talking to, I believe it was Feth's mom.
Yep.
We were talking to Feth's mom and trying to get her to basically get Aaron's character out of this deal, right? And I am an eloquence bard. My character cannot roll lower than a 24 at all on a persuasion or deception. So she was trying to, like, you know, get things out because the deal that Ryan's character's mom offered was not really a good one. So then it was like, she was like, well, how about you take the deal instead? And Petra, my character, was like, well, I'm so sorry. I would love to, but I can't because I am indentured to this thing. And she pulled this fairy dragon out by the scruff, who was covered in frosting and cake, and he fell, like, on the floor. And Feth's mom, Ryan's character's mom, was terrified of this creature. Like, fucking terrified of him, and his cake-covered ass waddled up to her and basically made it so we got everything we wanted without having to give anything at all, because he's like, the fawn belongs to me and the elf belongs to the fawn. So the possession, that whole situation was completely taken care of, and we were basically set on our happy merry way without doing anything other than pulling this dragon out of a sack. And, like, I cannot drive this home that no one took this creature seriously.
Like, nobody.
No one.
No. We were playing him for jokes.
Like, he's the running joke.
So we're like, oh, this changes
everything. It changed everything. And we got him a 6-tier wedding cake that he hamster tunneled through as a reward. To be clear, he was paid for his thing. But again, to drive the point home, like, Ryan's character's parents were, like, known to be very scary, very, very, very powerful people. And they were terrified of this, like, cat-sized, cake-covered dragon. And that was probably, like... That was the most, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the... Like, I was having a hard time talking, like, RP in the moment because literally my jaw was just hanging open the entire time. I was just like, wait, what?
We did not expect that. That would be like if Horatio got us out of something, like, crazy. It was like that level of disrespect is, like, the same level of respect that we don't have for Horatio right now.
I'm just gonna put that down for later.
He gets whipped to the floor every time. Of course we don't respect him.
Okay, but if somebody gets possessed, oh my god, oh no.
So, Malachi,
would not go
your
down.
turn, sir.
Sorry, yes.
Sorry, that was long-winded.
No, you're good.
Very good. I don't know if it's my favorite, but one that stands up. Pretty small thing. I was playing a barbarian, and this is a little while back. One of our party members seemed to be killed. They were actually getting this, like, homebrew Ghost Rider transformation form thing, but obviously none of our party knew that. So my barbarian, we were fighting this BBG on these platforms where underneath there was a bunch of lava, and so in his anger, my barbarian took a potion of invulnerability, which I'm pretty sure makes you, like, resistant to damage for, like, a minute or so. And obviously that, well, not obviously, but that stacked onto his rage resistance.
Yeah.
So kind of like added like the extra little bit. But he was standing right in front of the BBG, so he just chugged down potion and suplexed the BBG backwards into the lava and took like a big chunk. And it wasn't like a huge, like it wasn't like even probably the biggest moment of that campaign, but that was just one that was a lot of fun.
That's pretty badass. Pretty badass. I hate D&D and Pathfinder and all TTRPG. I just do this for therapy, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. So.
Fair enough. All right, moving on.
What? You hate
Milton,
it?
what's yours?
You're always begging us to play. Begging.
Mary. Wait, did you already gave one, correct?
Kind of.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
I think we just like hearing you talk.
There's, I played a superhero. I can't remember what it was called. It was way back in my like college days, and we worked it out somehow that I could travel to the ground using vines. That was kind of fun and interesting, and I saved the day doing that, but I don't remember much. But...
See your tires in. That's cool.
Yep.
Let me see. For me, again, having played TTRPGs for ages and ages and ages and ages, this one probably isn't the best, but again, it's one that stands out from back in my early days. A game called Hackmaster. It was like, sorry, what?
What?
I heard you say it. Anyway, so it was called Hackmaster. It was like D&D on crack. The thing even said that the rules were too hardcore for even hardcore players, and honestly, it was. It was kind of like the joke. I was playing an elven prince who was using magic, and I was going to use burning hands on a bunch of goblins. And the GM's like, okay, make sure you do the calculations correctly. And I suck at math, and he was a math whiz. And I'm like, here it is. And he's like, well, with these calculations, not only do you kill yourself, but you also kill the party. I'm like, cool. Boom. The one time with this character, I critted out. I killed us. I killed the goblins. And it was such a bad screw up that the castle blew up as well. Everybody just looked at me going, dude, did you? And I'm like, honestly, it was worth it.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said.
You know, what was it? An arrow might be addressed to you personally, but burning hands and fireball is to whom it may concern. That's all I got. I'm gonna go die.
So,
all right.
Any other questions?
None that are listed.
I have one.
Okay.
What is everyone's favorite color? Go.
Oh, fuck.
Our personal favorite colors or
Teal.
our character's favorite colors?
I like
Both.
I like dark
Both.
teal.
Both.
Oh shit! Fuck me.
Well, Allie's she's become very fond of the lavender color. For her, lavender is when Astrid gave her the lavender to help with her claustrophobia. That was like the first moment for her where she was like, these people are actually like being friendly. Like they're not, they're not like my home city. Like they're not just out to use me or, be ashamed of me or anything. So lavender is her favorite color because of you guys. My favorite color is fresh cut blood.
Okay. Okay.
So crimson.
Oh great!
red.
Well, my favorite color is. Sorry, what?
It's just that very specific shade. I don't like coagulated blood is that darker crimson that people think about. I like when it's very fresh and like
okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you have a thing with blood.
yeah.
Oh no!
I
I
like shiny
red.
red. Is that better?
Like
Shiny
a
red,
good
but-
ruby, like a nice, like rich.
Where it's just coming fresh out of the artery and it's.
He's gonna kill Nori tonight now.
Oh
Nora,
no!
is that teal?
Joke's on you, I have a backup character ready to go, and it's my first bard. Ow.
I've got about 42
Lucifer?
characters.
Actually, no, I couldn't end up calling her Lucifer. She's something else. She's actually kind of like not a character. Like she's actually not something I would play a lot. Like she's actually very normal.
So, in that case, Aaron, what's your favorite color?
Well, mine's teal. I like a nice dark, deep teal. The darker the better. Anything blue, green, fuck me up. Nori's, I feel like Nori's favorite color is deep emerald green because she doesn't get to see it very much in the Norlands.
That is
That's
great.
really
That is
sweet.
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's like
That is
grass.
well done.
I don't know what the fuck that is. So the first time she sees it, she's like,
Fuck you for making me feel things.
"Oh, I'm sorry." Storytelling.
So,
Okay.
Malachi, your turn.
So I usually say that my favorite color is blue. I don't know if it really is, but I also really like a deep red.
Like a fresh out of garden red, or
Again, dark, the deep red. Like this color is red.
Like the red of your background?
It's like a
As
burgundy.
velvet?
like the red of your enemies.
more red than like burgundy.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's a like purple blue based.
Purple. Quinn's favorite color is like midnight blue, like blue to where it's like almost black. Just because, like, since he doesn't sleep, he spends like he like really light. That's like his favorite time of day is when it's like super quiet and no one's awake, and seeds sometimes just like look out in the stars.
I like that. That is good characterization. That's right. So, Mary, colors.
Let's see. Milton used to love red.
Oh,
Absolutely thrilled with red. Big part of her job and all. I mean, everybody that likes red clothes for some odd reason. I don't know.
that's
Um,
crazy. We never seen
but-
another color.
She's leaning more towards purple. She hasn't figured out her favorite shade of purple yet, but more towards purple after joining the party and being with the party for a while. My favorite color changes on every day. So today it's like a royal purple.
Nice.
So
But
All right. So, Rick.
Fuck you. Sorry. My favorite color IRL is burnt orange, not unlike the colors in the background or like the color of this flower right here on my shirt. I really like burnt orange. Astrid's favorite color is like a golden, like mustardy yellow. Entropy's favorite color is like a plum purple color. Like a deep, like red-based purple.
Nice.
like a burgundy.
No, not it's still purple though. Still purple.
Okay, but
Like a warm purple. You're an art you're an art person, you know what I mean. Warm purple, not cool purple.
yeah, I got you.
Like like plum.
I
Okay.
hate this question. And
You can see some colors, okay?
I struggle with colors. So when I see a color, I'm like, wow, that's a really nice blue. That's a purple. Yeah.
You mean like with the Airbnb when I sent you one and you're like, that's a lot of pink, and I'm like, my buddy, that is a lot of light blue.
Yeah, just, it's a thing. Okay?
Love you.
What is an object that is something that you enjoy the color shade of? Color slash
You've
shade.
seen a stop sign, and you're like, ooh yeah.
Well, you can see red, can't you see like
Okay.
basic colors?
I can see primaries. And thankfully, stop signs, lights, things like that are in primary colors. It's the shades that I struggle with.
What is
Superman.
your favorite primary color?
Rory suddenly trips in a manhole and gets eaten by an Odiug.
The hell?
There we go.
Here.
Anyway, so to
What the
answer the
fuck?
question, favorite
I
colors,
am-
at least the ones that I enjoy the most, emerald green, forest green, that really deep kind of green color of like being in a forest. That is right up.
Okay, let's go.
Like the Scala Arcanum
Is that green?
in the background, the
Yeah,
field.
that. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, you're talking about the field. I thought you were talking about the letters. I'm like, I thought that
Well,
was...
the letters are like a lime green.
God damn it! I just can't win.
Oh, buddy.
Anyway, so yeah,
But
like,
yeah, no, I was talking about the grass and the trees and stuff in the back of the
yes.
Skull Arcanum.
That and I also like sapphire. I think sapphire is a very pretty color. But I always thought sapphire was blue, but apparently it's red. It's
No, that is
Backwards.
such a wrong statement. I'm sorry. As a bench jeweler, I need to immediately correct that. You are
Okay,
correct.
okay.
Sapphire is blue. It's a royal blue. Like the like crayon, like 8-pack Crayola crayon blue.
Then why do people say it's red? Are there red sapphires or am I
No. Okay, fun fact. I want to info dump really quick. Sapphires are a mineral called corundum. Guess what else is a corundum? Ruby. That's the two types of corundum. There's rubies and there's sapphires. Sapphires are multichromatic, which means they come in every fucking color under the sun except for red. Because when they're red, that's when they're then classified into rubies. They are the exact same fucking thing. That's why you will never have like good red sapphires, because they do not exist, because a red sapphire is a ruby. So like a pink sapphire and a red sapphire, the only difference between them is like a little inch into the shade region. So no, you're actually correct and people are fucking stupid. I do this for a living. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about it.
The Adventurers Guild letters are red.
Yay. I'm getting tortured. Ladies and gentlemen, I get tortured by my players because I love it.
We don't do it on purpose, okay? We can't see through your eyeballs, so we don't know exactly what you see. It would be very helpful if you could take one of your eyeballs out and let one of like us pass it around and use it.
Give me a hot second.
I got a spoon. Do you want a spoon?
Just ship it out in the mail.
I got a fork right.
It's like, hey, it's suddenly Astrid's back.
Ah, there we go.
Can I have it, please?
I'll
I
mail it
forgot
to you.
something.
You'll mail it? Okay. Make sure it's refrigerated, though. I don't want it to be, like, shriveled up and sad by the time it gets here.
Ice with embryonic fluid. It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, did you say amniotic fluid?
I said embryonic fluid, but whatever.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I don't see how that kind of fluid is going to help it, but, you know, we'll at least keep it moist.
On that note,
On that note.
that wraps up the question. So the other part of this bit, this is all just a big bit,
What?
is to do a real quick and dirty campaign recap of some of the things that we've done. Ryan, I'm sure you prepared for that.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the quick and dirty. So,
We started in the House of Crenshaw.
Actually, we started
the
before
House of
that.
Crenshaw, not further back. Okay.
Or we could go further back if you want to.
Start at the beginning!
That's where
Start
the
at
stream
the
started.
Cup of Wonder.
The Cup of Wonder.
Well, because this canonically happened, so, like, honestly, this would be good, because it didn't happen in the stream.
This is true. So,
And Allie was not a part of that.
before the stream, there was a one-shot called the Cup of Wonder, where this group of adventurers, having dealt with an outpost of the Clan of the Bear, a rebel faction up in the Norlands, found the map to the Cup of Wonder. They delved into the dungeon, beat all the trials, and drank from the Cup of Wonder. The biggest mistake of their lives, because to drink from the Cup of Wonder means to touch the strands of fate, and fate, once it's been touched, moves with you, and all the world shifted to these individuals. So, shortly after that, they returned back to Rock Far and had to deal with rooting out the elements of the Cult of the Bear, eventually ending at the Manor of Crenshaw, which I believe at this point Ali Kirala had joined the group.
You did skip over the tower. That was
Thank you.
just.
Again, this is quick and dirty. If I go through everything on how you...
I'm just saying we stopped, but that was a whole session. I'm just.
All right, so after the Cup of Wonder, on the way back home, they ended up in a dark tower where they met Vorath, the I would just basically say the Lich of the world, and Astrid started a rapport, I guess you would say, a friendship, basically looking for a patron for warlock classes, and through, yeah. Wow. Again, there was a whole thing. Yeah, that's a whole thing. No. Later. Anyway, so after that, they ended up at the mansion of Crenshaw with Ali Kilara. There, they not only discovered various elements. Oh, fucking. Back in the tower, they discovered the elements of the Aether Engines, huge magical entities that are tied to the magic of the world. Back to Crenshaw. Crenshaw, they met with Raskin, the goblin, who was a big part of this group in the early parts of their campaign. Yep, Raskin. After that, of course, they went to Rockfar and got embroiled with basically, how everything was going, how the Cult of the Bear was trying to find one of these Aether Engines to take over. So they went from Rockfar to Two Bear Mound after stopping at Nori's family's place to say hi, and also on the way back, after dealing with the insanity that was killing off the leader of the cult, and coming back was at Nori's brother's wedding. It was a blast. There were people that were headbutting, and Quinn broke some hearts. It was a thing. After that, went back to Rockfar, discovered that it was a much larger conspiracy tied to the Church of the Dawn and Sayre. And from there, they went from Rockfar to Galen, burnt down the city, or started a revolution, burnt down the city. From there, they then put the Duchess back in power in Galen. Raskin stayed behind to help with that. You all then met with Lord Rawl, to foment the rebellion, then met the Emerald Lady, who is the mother of the child king of Sayre, then went into Kral Harad. Again, big gala, absolutely wonderful. I know I'm skipping over a lot, but this is the quick and dirty. So.
Gave her a stick, too.
Gave her a stick, too. Again, I can't go over every detail. If you want to know the details, go back and watch the stream.
This is true.
This is over a year's worth of stuff.
He's speed running it.
After that, they also defeated the upcoming Blood Moon sacrifice of Astrid's mother, who, dun-dun-dun, was the Crimson Lady, who was going to be sacrificed to bring in the Eldritch God of the Church of the Light. Several people died. A lot of people died. Ivar, Raskin, Astrid, people... Ragic wasn't really all that amazing.
Shut the fuck up, he was amazing!
Anyway, after all that, the group then headed south. They met up with Entropy, who had been stuck on a ship for about several months, was very unhappy about it. They ended up in Portovino, which was a very cute Studio Ghibli little side quest adventure, where we not only discovered what was going on in Tren, that there are ways to get out of the garden because you met an escaped member of the garden. Nori beat a pompous ass in a foot race, amongst a whole lot of other little happenings and adventures. And then we finally got back to Tren. I skipped over a lot because, again, it was quick and dirty. If I did it by bullet points, we'd be here for another 30 minutes. So
that was very good. Everyone tell Ryan what a good job he did.
Good job, Ryan. Good job. Good job,
who's a good boy?
You're such... Ryan, you are such a good boy.
Ryan?
No, you gotta say it like he's dice.
What?
Like he's Oh, so you want me to drop it an octave? Is that what you're saying, Piku?
Yeah.
I say it like he's dice?
Yeah.
Ryan, you are such such a good boy. You're actually such a good girl.
I am going to pour more wine into my glass now because it's.
I'm gonna go. I just finished my bottle. I'm about to go get the other bottle out of the
I'm
fridge.
the 3
He's been
glass
so
night.
well behaved for all of us.
This really is actually, especially because Piku's telling us to like use honorifics and stuff, and it's just.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do
Welcome
apologize
to the
for
world
way
of
this
Jord.
game has devolved in this particular point.
You're really hot.
Why play D&D if you can't flirt with your friends and make them uncomfortable?
I mean, honestly though.
Like literally, Aaron and I, like that nice slow burn we had, like.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I do want to point out 2 very important characters for the world.
Yeah.
One,
Uh-huh.
well, they're 2 very important recurring characters in this world.
Okay.
One is a duck that can do your taxes,
Oh my god, what the duck?
and 2 is a horrifically traumatized priest.
Oh! Who we always make so wet. Sorry, I'm a bard. If there's a dirty joke to be made, I will make it. But we do actually make this guy wet every single time we see him.
And it started with Quinn whispering in his brain.
Just whispering sweet nothings into his head telepathically.
But yeah,
Making him see God.
if you're new to the world of Jord, there you go. That's the recap. That's the question, the Q&A section. That's
Section.
us. Section. Sorry, I'm eating rice.
Oh no, I need a
If you're still
corkscrew.
with us, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very
That's
much.
us.
That's us.
We have problems.
Thanks for dropping in. Bye-bye.
But
No, don't buy
that-
No.
Bye-bye now.
No.
Why?
Alright. We have met our time slot for this section, ready to play the game. On schedule, like good boys and girls.
Is it?
I'm actually
Do I
really
need to
proud of
say
the
it
fact that
again?
We are on schedule.
Everyone, you've been so good. Daddy's so proud of you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lord. All right.
Should I not be opening this?
No, you can
No
do
way.
whatever you want.
No one
I'm-
clipped that.
Am I making you guys uncomfortable?
Whoa, it's fine.
What?
Oh yeah, and just if people didn't catch it last week, I've been working on editing our past streams. The first one isn't quite done yet. I'm self-learning how to do editing at all, so that's why it's taking forever. But if you have favorite moments that you want clipped into a short, or if there's anything that happens on stream that any of us want to keep in post, whenever I get to that episode one day, yeah, just call it out. Keep that in post. I'm gonna kind of reserve priority on that to the DM, and to our production manager. Yeah, because they're kind of in charge of all of that. But otherwise, if fans have, like, you know, favorite moments, or if we have a favorite moment that we don't want cut out of a final for whatever reason, just call it out so that when I get to it, I hear it and I remember not to cut it.
Wonderful. Now that we've done all this folderol, let's jump back in the world of Jord. You are all still in the embassy of the Dothraki, and Entropy has returned to you. You're all back together. Rosalind has left the room. What do you do?
My note here is that got new clothes from Rosalind. She only measured us for clothes. We're coming back for them later, right?
She measured you for clothes, yes. She was very quick with everybody else's. Yours was the only one that she seemed the most diligent about.
Well, of course. Like, it's a Dothraki embassy. Like, you know, it's nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual at all.
Did she give us a
What the
time
fuck,
to come back?
Can
I'm
any-
sorry. Say that again.
Did she
Right.
give us a time to come back to pick anything up?
She
She
did
said like
not.
the day before, right?
Well, considering the event is 3 days from now, I imagine that you'd want to come back probably in 2 days' time.
Okay.
So, again, you're all in the room. What do you do?
Well, I think before we discuss too much, we should find a nice, quiet room for the evening, back where we came from.
Hi.
What was that place called?
The
Green
Green
Dragon.
Dragon.
The Green
Mhm.
Dragon. We should go check into our room at the Green Dragon, make ourselves comfortable, talk. Not in the middle of the embassy of my people.
Do we all have our clothes back on?
No one took their clothes off.
Yeah, I just unzipped my pants.
Well, actually, oh, okay.
Nori started to when she was like, "We're doing measurings, all right, great." And then, why is everybody freaking out? This is not how we do measurements. I'm confused.
Isn't like Noria historically very comfortable naked though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like
It's like I don't understand why you. First of all, I am peak physical condition.
you really are. Entropy's just like
Oh my god.
Now, mind you, Entropy is like a good foot shorter.
he's 7 feet, not including the antlers. Okay, like
He's 8 feet. It's a.
I know she's taller than him, Ryan. Trust me, I've pictured it.
Well, I'm glad that you pictured it because Entropy's probably not had to deal with someone who's taller than.
He likes a challenge. Maybe he'd like to. He's he's part deer. He'd like to.
You are insatiable.
Look, I've never actually. That's other than Renata. I've never played like a bardy bard. So let me have my fun, please.
Yeah.
Petra is a soon-to-be married woman. It's not like she can whore herself out. Entropy, however, though, but no. So he's like, sorry, I'm half a bottle of wine in, so
Oh, that's fine.
he is going to be a hoe tonight.
She should be getting.
All right, I'm just trying to find where the Green Dragon. There it is. I found it. I found the Green Dragon on the map.
Would everyone feel what type of what time of day is it?
Well, you guys actually been here for a bit. The sun is starting to set, and I'm going to say this for you, Quinn, because again, you grew up in Tren. There are parts of Tren
What?
that are very safe. The Schola Arcanum district is actually very safe at night. The Dignitary district where you guys are, which is close to the Prince, that gets closed when the sun goes down. Unless you are, there on official business or you literally live there. They close down the gates and the bridge. Blood side and light side and the other part of the island, the Confederation District and Tesla Raz Imduria, it gets dicey when the sun comes down. And guess where the Green Dragon is?
Lights on.
In the very heart of it.
In the middle of the street. Your house.
Oh.
Buddy meets. So it's getting close to sundown. You have several options to get back. You could take a gondola down the canal to Lightside directly, or you try to pass through Magus Avenue, past the Schola Arcala, your old stomping grounds, or go back the other way past the Adventurers Guild. So either way, the sun is going down. It's about evening.
I mean, alternatively, if you really thought we could get away with it, we could, just walk right next door to your family's admin building and, sleep there. But barring that suggestion,
Why would we sleep in an administrative building?
we've slept in worse places.
But we have rooms.
Oh, Quinn,
Yes.
you don't want to go to the administrative building?
I just feel like sleeping in an office building would probably not be good for your backs.
Oh, I'll just summon a skeleton and have them hold me. But I mean, otherwise.
Still seems not good for
Oh,
spiral
right. I
alignment.
promised my cousin I was going to refrain from the necromancy for a while.
So, are we going back to a place or no?
I have a whole apartment that I'm going back to. I don't know about you fuckers.
Did we not get a place to stay?
We did.
Yeah.
The
We
Green
did.
Dragon.
Yes.
Oh, so then
Which-
why are we hemming and hawing about the hoo-ha?
But
Let's go for hoo-ha! Green Dragon! Let's go!
All right, let's go.
But you have to decide on which direction are you taking the gondolas
Oh.
or are you walking back.
I
This is not a
say
situation where you just speed run. Then no, not in this city.
I.
Excuse me.
If we have,
Oh.
if we have the time,
Yes.
the gondola sounds fascinating at night, but I'm not familiar with this city, so.
Yes, the gondola.
I've gotten a little bit of a tourist bug since the last town. I just want to see the sights.
Yes.
I think we would all enjoy taking the gondola.
Taking the gondola. All right. So, Quinn, I want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I would like you to roll me an intelligence check, please.
To ride the gondola.
Wonderful. I was hoping you'd roll high. So, the gondolas here, unlike in the real world where it's very much a kitschy, touristy thing, the gondolas here are a functional part of commerce. There are business gondolas and then there's personal transport. The personal transports tend to be owned by several companies. Your family always used the rickshaw, and basically the R&R gondolas, which are fast and efficient and aren't owned by syndicates or gangs. So you could try to do that, or you could try to get whatever's available. So
Does R&R serve champagne?
R&R does serve champagne at a proper price.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. So I'm going to just change the music real quick. And I'm also going to do something else.
Wait, that's not French.
No, not that one. Where are you? There you are. So, upon leaving the embassy and heading towards one of the canals, basically this one closest to the Schola Arcanum, as the sun's beginning to set, you can see that people are leaving this district or going into one of the major administrative buildings, such as the Torre di Magica or the Domo Principe, the castle. Everybody else is being more or less shunted out of the district as per the curfew rules. The gondolas are being taken rather quickly as people are either using them for commerce or personal transport. There are a couple of R&Rs that are available, and I'm going to roll for the gods because I love the gods. Oh, how interesting. So, give me a moment here. I need to move you wonderful folks to another location.
Did we die or not?
Not as of yet.
This isn't a gondola.
Oh my
Would
god.
you be so kind?
Are we in the suburbs?
Would
Are
you
we
put
in
your
the-
guys where I'm currently clicking?
No.
But until you answer our questions, bad man.
Is there an HOA here?
Oh, I can't even see where you're going.
I think we're missing one.
I think we need to call them. They keep leaving boxes all over the streets.
Hello.
There you are.
Sorry, it isn't me. I'm Mario.
Now, yes, it looks like it's, the HOA and all that. That's only because where you think it is green grass, it's actually sand. The roads, of course, are paved. This is getting close to where the canals are. This is administrative buildings and people closing up shop. I want to see here. You are at a distance of... Okay, I would like you to go your full maximum distance, which is 60 feet from where you are now. Everybody.
I mean, that's not my maximum, but yeah.
Well, maximum is the average for the group. So
I'm just saying, like, you're saying maximum, that's not.
what's yours?
Pretty sure my
Okay.
speed's like 45.
So that would make it 90 then.
That's 90.
Yeah.
I can math too!
It's those cloven feet.
And a few things. But yeah, his
Clickety clackity's little.
clickety clack, motherfucker.
Whoa.
As you're walking, again, people are going into their various places of business or shuntling out towards the canals. You get to this point in the street. I would like... Let me see there. Oh, wonderful. Nori and Quinn. Roll
Yeah.
perceptions, please.
Oh, perceptions.
All
Perceptions.
right. You insist.
Disgrace. Evils as clean as the star on. I can't see fucking shit.
So,
You-
Quinn, here's what happened with you. You're still close enough to the St. Cloud building. Its presence permeates your viewpoint because your dad could be there, your mother could be there, your sister could be there. That also means that they could be on the street. Anyone that works in that building could be out and could see you. Yes, you're incognito, but that won't stop you from seeing them. Kind of like that bad person that you knew back in high school that was a bully to you. Just meeting them on the street and hoping to avoid eye contact. Nori,
What's up?
my dear Nori,
Yeah.
this place is loud.
Yeah.
It's filled with people.
Wow.
And every once in a while, your foot touches bare earth.
Ooh.
And that image of the great dragon underneath the city filtering into your mind, calling to you like a clarion. It's waiting for you. That's what you're focused on. Now, please move another 60 feet, please. Everybody.
Ah. I can't do math. Bam. Do you have to let it leak dark? Did you have
Who sings
to?
that?
Did you? What's up?
All right.
I was
Again,
listening to that the other day. I can't remember who sings it.
What? Like,
with Nori and Quinn in the front.
Thank you.
Roll me those wonderful perceptions one more time.
oh, son of a fuck.
I'll BRB. I can still hear you guys though.
No burb?
Burp?
Wow, one again?
And a burb like that? We were so close to a nat 20. We were so fucking close. Come on, man. Oh.
I was close on
Ken?
the other end.
Oh.
Like if you
Quinn,
want
you're just so very concerned with what's going on over there. You don't focus on where you're at. Let me see. You got a 10. These folks aren't being inconspicuous. So, let me put the... Yep, there we go. Nori, being 8 feet tall, you can see over the crowd rather easily. You do notice a group of individuals coming in your direction that do not look like everybody else. In the front is a gnome that looks like this. Older gentleman wearing armor. Behind him is a gentleman with a hat and a glowing staff. The staff glows a dark blue. The similar color to Vivianite.
Whoa.
Accompanied them is a guard and several cloaked knights heading in your direction. Allie, Would you be so kind as to roll me perception on your end?
Okay. Nori's gonna say,
Sure
and
would.
Nori's gonna say out loud of the group, like, oh, that's weird. It's a weird bunch of guys. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Allie knows
Yes.
what Vivianite is.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's the thing. You're actually looking in a different direction.
Oh, Jesus.
Behind you, Ali Kirala of the Houseclad Dog, you see coming out of an alley individuals that look like this. Cloaked in cloud with faces covered. People
Cute.
are also beginning to get out of the streets rather quickly. Now, mind you, the cloaked figures behind you aren't leaving the alley as of yet. They're just like at the edge, but they're definitely watching your group. Other people though are making their way downtown, walking fast.
Faces pass.
And I'm homebound.
Blah!
Okay.
I love
Now,
you
of
guys
course,
so much.
While that's also going on, ladies and fair gentlemen, Nori mentioned that there's a strange group of guys coming, and you all see them now too.
Yeah, they look weird. Pardon. I hear them.
I just tap Milton's shoulder. And Merpal turns his head back so that I don't have to kind of like indicate behind us.
Oh,
Eh,
lovely. That's
Otherwise, she doesn't make any other motion. She just keeps walking like she doesn't notice them.
is it obvious that this group is walking like toward us specifically?
I'm so glad that you mentioned that, dear Malachi. You grew up in Tren. You know what the City Watch and the Mage Hunters look like.
Hey, guys.
That's them. Mage Hunters here work for the Wizarding Council. They aren't like the, clerics of the Church of the Dawn and all those guys that are anti-magic. These guys basically patrol other magic users. One of the first things you were taught in the School of Arcanum is no outside and unlicensed magic off the school grounds, or else you'll be escorted home by one of these individuals. But what you're seeing is not only mage hunters, but city guard as well, heading straight at you. By the way, Aaron, you okay?
I have a hiccups.
Okay, just making sure you're all right. So,
Hold your breath.
It gets better.
the one in the front, the gnome, looks over at the wizard next to him, and the wizard's like, yeah, that's the group. All right. You all there, halt!
No.
He's talking directly to your group.
Mm-mm.
Hello. How can we
Hi.
help you?
What? Oh, God. Sorry. What can we help you with?
Please forgive us.
She's not drunk. She just has the hiccup. She talked too fast or something.
I did talk too fast. Okay.
We have received reports of necromantic usage within the city limits,
What?
and
Man.
our tracker here has led us to your group.
What?
Yes.
We
The
would
Vivianite
never.
is expending itself in this presence.
Hmm. I don't think that actually happened.
I don't that any of our group people even know how to do this necromancy.
Yeah, we don't have a necromancer, like anyone that does
Yeah.
necromancy
Nobody
here.
knows how to romance anybody here.
Maybe we stepped on a
Speak
bit
for
of it
yourself.
on the way into the city.
Oh.
You know, just got a little
Stepped on it
necromancy
on
on
the
the
way
bottom
to
of
the
our
city.
shoe.
And one of the individuals, let me just get back here to
Allie just sort of nudges her Vivianite encrusted staff behind her head just a little bit more.
Yeah. As you are all doing that,
We
the
step in front of Allie, just like trying to be discreet about it, just like, I didn't know if I blocked.
Just like shift your weight to one foot, but shift the whole of your body.
Entire body shift. Yeah, exactly. Just like
the captain of the guard, or at least the captain of this patrol, goes, "Oh, really? Can you please step forward?" And an individual, this individual,
That bitch.
steps forward.
Oh wait, shit, who was that bitch?
We saw her watching. We saw her seeing us. By seeing us, I mean seeing Allie.
Oh, we were watching her.
Watch us. Watch her.
Yeah, sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
That person comes up and goes, "That one, the Vothraki, was the one that was using necromancy."
Can Entropy step forward and be like, no?
I don't know, we were snitching.
Snitches get stitches, bitches.
Yeah, not rich.
They take a step behind the armed group of armored individuals. And you're stepping in front. The known captain's like, "Step aside, or be placed under arrest for using necromancy within the city of Tren."
Gentlemen, let's be civil about this.
I don't even know how to use necromancy.
It was a simple misunderstanding. It was a minor illusion spell.
My mom will be so mad if I go to jail.
The gnome looks over at the mage and goes, "Is this illusionary?" "The Vivianite never lies."
No, but there's so much going on around here with all like the shit from the St. Clouds that they've been stirring up. You know, it's in the air at this point. It's very, very, you know, it makes sense that you got a false reading. But you got a false reading.
Yeah, you probably haven't heard that there are micro necroplastics inside of your...
They're just in the air at this point. They hang over here like a...
everywhere.
Exactly. It's like a smog. You know how like the air quality has that like grittiness to it? That's what it is. So I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, but you've been mistaken.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
No worries.
That's not very nice, Ryan.
I'm sorry, but they have evidence and an eyewitness.
Alright, back to what did we used to say back in the name of the Chaos Witch, the Trinket Troll, and the Cryptid Bitch. We're not going to fail this even at a disadvantage. I do have inspiration, but I'd like to keep it. So there's one.
Good girl.
Ooh.
See, but most of my stuff, like most of my inanimate objects tend to be guys, so like this one is just a very, very good boy.
Now where's the second roll?
Oh, that's pretty good boy.
Good things take time, Ryan. Keep your panties on. It's fine. What does an 18 get me? Do I need to use my inspiration?
Now, again, this is at disadvantage against his advantage, so it's a contested roll.
You can contest this dick. Sorry. I'm done.
And the dick was uncontested.
That's the thing. So,
What
as you state
if I use my advantage now?
As you're stating that, you basically meet and beat him. Are you sure it wasn't an illusionary spell? The Vivianite.
Yeah.
And the eyewitness states there was necromantic magics used here.
No.
You cannot simply just let them walk away without investigation. You know, this is true. Unless someone could give me some compelling evidence not to get involved.
Do you know who I am?
I have very compelling evidence, and she pulls out like the rest of her bratwurst sausage, like half eaten, like obviously.
It's giving. Do you want to see what's in my bag?
She pulls out half a thing of bratwurst sausage, like the end has been chewed off. Like a quarter of a wheel of cheese. It used to be a whole ass wheel of cheese. It has also been, there's obvious teeth marks in, and not even like, she didn't even take the wax
The
off.
gnome is going to take a step back from the ice walker that's basically
Takes
chucking
out-
food at him.
Just be like,
Yeah. When he looks up and when he looks up to answer Entropy's question, do you know who I am? He's like, oh, I see. Well,
been gone a while, I
you were
understand.
back in town.
Yeah, I just got back a little bit ago. You guys are getting kind of bold, huh? It's cute. It's really cute.
The witch hunters start moving forward, or not witch hunters, excuse me, the mage hunters start moving forward, and they are not intimidated by you.
No, but they should be aroused by me.
Well, I can't speak for them. There's probably at least one going, that one's tall, but you know.
Question.
Start moving forward. So, again, I'm going to need some compelling evidence to look over this. Or else
Question.
the mage hunters will have to take a more direct involvement. And yes, question. Go ahead.
Yeah. Vivianite.
Fuck.
Right?
Yeah.
Does it respond to other Vivianite?
It responds to other Vivianite and necromantic energies.
Okay, so it can tune into its other sources, whether it's being used actively or not.
Yes.
Okay. Allie is going to step forward just a little bit. I believe there is a little bit of a misunderstanding. You see, I am on pilgrimage. And I happen to carry with me, and she tilts her staff out to show that she has Vivianite. I have a Vivianite artifact. It has not been activated, but as you can see, and she kind of indicates to its glowiness and the other stone's glowiness, you will always find me, whether I do anything or not. And for two, I do find it rather appalling that you would accuse me directly in such a public manner without going to the embassy in the first place to give me some sort of notice. Do you know who I am?
So, as you start waving the staff around, remembering what the staff is, and you have mage hunters in front of you, the one that has the other staff goes, leans down and whispers directly into the captain's ear. Really? Right. Well, that of course being the case, you being a dignitary from the Dothraki, we are going to overlook this particular situation. Don't use it within city limits and get us the hell out of here. At that,
Of course.
they vanish collectively.
Thank you for your due diligence.
Milton,
Yes.
roll me perception, please.
Oh, I would love to.
So I remind me to take all the food out of my bag.
As soon as they're out of sight, she finishes waving and she kind of leans up towards the three in front of them. I think we should go quickly. There's some behind us.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Milton,
Yes.
danger sense kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that group that were shady before, but that group is also apparently much larger in number than was originally thought, because, yeah, out of the alleys, groups of masked individuals start coming out.
Oh, cheers. Oh,
And even the serpent lady's like, bah, Hey, it's gone.
Okay, sweet Caroline. We'll see you later, probably.
As the masked individuals come out and go, Entropy!
Oh shit. What? What did you do?
Hey, buddy.
Do I know who they are?
They're rats. They probably think that you know who they are, but they're rats.
He's gonna pull out his flashback. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, who we on is important. But the boss, well, he wants an example made. And that's going to be out of you.
He's gonna
Get 'em,
step
boys!
up in front of Milton.
And at that point, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into initiative.
Great.
Give me a moment here. Don't start rolling yet. I got to pull it up and clear this thing out.
I gotta click on my token.
I know, I always forget to do that. And then I roll really good and then I roll really shitty.
Yeah.
All right, so
That'll do it.
Okay.
I'm about to end your fucking life.
You're gonna end my life?
I mean, if you want me to, I guess.
all right, let me just roll.
Oh! Ryan, I never added that thing that you made me.
Ugh,
Oh, the deck of cards.
Yes.
Something else, but
Looking for it now in our chat.
I can send it again if you need it.
Let me see if I can find it really quick. Cause yeah, I never homebrewed it.
And now I'm going to change the music.
okay.
Pretty close.
That's not a vibe.
It's a vibe. So, you guys ready?
Oh,
I was just making sure because I know some people are looking for stuff. So,
I have been ready.
If you could resend that to me, that'd be great.
Nori and
Alrighty.
Milton are always the first ready.
Because I literally only have like 5 things up my sleeve at any time. But they work, so why
I just sent it to you. So,
Danke.
bitte.
And
Now.
Uncle Shane.
Dankeschön.
We're gonna start with Milton. Milton, you
Yes.
are your group is being assaulted by street gang toughs. Their clothes are shabby. They definitely don't look like they would be much of a threat. It's just there's a lot of them.
I thought you were talking about us. I was like, whoa.
No, you're street thugs.
I got a
They're
new
street
thing.
toughs.
I got a new thing.
So,
All right.
you do, Milton.
I'm going to move to here and attack the one in front of me
All right.
with
good.
my
Milton's
ice
gonna-
dagger.
Milton's gonna kill them all before we even get to
Oh
them.
yeah, like Nori
try.
turns up and is like, damn it. Every time.
It's just a competition between those two.
Every single time.
All right.
Turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's what you got me doing.
Oh, 14? Oh,
Mhm.
my.
I know, I got low on the first
Yeah.
attack.
You actually don't hit. That is surprising.
Damn.
Oh, well, I'm going to attack again.
Well, attack again. All right, second hit definitely hits.
Okay. And that one doesn't go. Hold on. Where's my. All right, there we go.
All right,
Oh.
and 28 does a significant amount of damage to him. You got him right proper. He's still standing, but he's like,
Okay.
they're outside now. All right, so
All right,
that's
that's
it for
fine.
Milton. Ali Kirara.
Alright, so she promised not to use necromancy.
Unless you want the mage hunters to come back.
Yeah, well, she promised her cousin, and that's not a relationship she wants to screw up. So that really limits what she can do. But what I can do to start is close that because I don't need that anymore. I have so many just miscellaneous things. Actually, yes. I'm going to use her Drow Darkness ability on this group over here, since nobody is right in front of them yet.
All right.
That should slow them down enough for us to handle the group in the back.
All right, and thank you. That is concentration, range, 15-foot radius sphere. Okay.
Yeah, so I want it to go just in front of Quinn and Nori, so that it keeps them like as deep as possible without hindering those two.
So what? No, that's it. About here-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want that to be the edge. So a 15-foot radius would be a 30-foot diameter.
Right, which is what I did.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, that's reading like 25.
Okay, so 15 is actually bigger. So give me a moment.
Yeah, it's a. Here, do you want me to make the circle?
No, I got it.
Okay,
I'm the
I'm just
GM.
trying
I
to
can
help.
do it.
Just trying to help.
All right, there we go. So we got.
All right, so let me mark that I used that because that's.
So you
that's
want
your
it
innate.
to end on them or right in front of them?
Actually, that should work perfect. Yeah, right there. So right in the center of them, because I don't want it to hit those two. And then not being able to use necromancy limits so much.
Yeah.
This one. Nope, that's only on a crit. Okay. She doesn't have a whole lot of like bonus stuff, but I can slap a resistance on. I'm gonna slap it on Nori right here,
All right.
and then I'm going to run towards this building.
You slapping on Nori?
Resistance. So you get against you get an extra D4 for a saving throw if someone tries to get you with something.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So next up, Entropy. You're up.
I'm just gonna skadoot right up over. Oh, sorry, that was Pan. That was not what I wanted. I'm gonna skadoot right up here. And he's gonna pull out a like. He's gonna reach in and actually not pull anything out of his waistcoat, and then flick his fingers, and a deck of spectral cards is gonna shuffle in the air. Nice. And he is going to. I want to get the most coverage that I can. It's a 15-foot cone, so I don't really know where I should be, but I would like to hit everybody that I can without hitting Milton.
15-foot cone.
Yes.
All right. Give me a moment here.
Take your time.
Cone, 15 foot. So you could do this, or you could do this. You could hit these 4 down here, or these 3 up here.
I'm gonna hit the 4 just because it's the most, and then that way maybe Milton can get some good hits in. So right. I need a dexterity saving throw of DC 17.
Well, which card are you using?
Well, this is the spell spray of cards. This is not the deck.
Oh, spray of cards. Okay.
So
thank you.
sorry, I should have clarified.
Alrighty. Can you put the spray of cards description in the chat, please?
No.
Thank you very
Fuck
much.
off.
All right, and let's see here. That's going to be a DC of
17.
17. Thank you. All right,
Yeah, I don't think it says it on there.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I don't think it says it on, like, I'm reading it, it doesn't say it on there. So yeah, it's a DC 17.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of them makes it.
Okay, so that's the damage, and then the ones that didn't make it should also be blinded.
All right, so that would be here. This one right here is dead. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? Because his body could be looted for other things later.
Loot that body.
Loot that motherfucking body.
Gonna loot that body.
All right, and
Loot
see
one
here,
body.
this one made it, so he's taking half of that, so that's 12.
Yeah.
The other two are blinded, so give me a moment here.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Da, 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 na, na, na. Sorry.
There you go. Are you doing anything else?
Yes, bonus action. I would like to give Milton Bardic Inspiration. It is a D8, and if the roll that you use it with fails, you get to keep the D8. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Dun, dun. Quinn, you're up, sir.
Seeing that these guys are blinded, Quinn is going to move up at about, just right here, and is going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Alrighty.
And let's see. Wow. Okay. I rolled 2 3s. Love that. So first one, I assume a 12 misses.
Yeah, 12 does miss.
All right. Second one. 25.
That definitely hits.
Okay. So that's going to do 13 damage.
Alrighty.
And then for the third, oh, sorry, what's that?
No, I was about to say you're hitting this one right here, yeah?
The bottom one.
The
one that's blinded.
The one that's blind. Okay, cool. All right, so with 13 points of damage from the 24, so that one drops him.
Oh, okay. And then he'll fire the third one at this one.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that one.
All right.
Advantage. Oh wait, sorry, that's not advantage. That was an 8 plus 9, so that should have been a 17.
So
The 17.
why is it rolling 2d20 for this though?
That was my bad. I accidentally rolled because I was originally gonna aim at this one, but then I switched to that one and I forgot to take off the advantage.
Got
So
it.
it should have just been an 8. Or
Right.
for
So
for
that would have been a
17.
grand total of 16 then.
17.
17, sorry. 17 hits.
Okay.
All right. That gentleman is still up.
Okay. And bonus action. I'll just leave it for now. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Looking good so far. Now it's the rat's turn. So, the ones that are currently in the darkness, I'm going to roll to see if they are stupid or not.
Oh, please be so dumb.
They're not dumb.
No. Please make them dumb.
From the darkness
Oh, fuck.
comes lighted bottles of alchemic fire. And they will hit.
Oh, were we drinking now? That's a cat. There's a cat in the shed.
Actually, we're going to change the color on this. There we go.
Fuck, there was a cat. Move, bitch.
All right.
Sorry.
All right, so it's going to be me. It's going to be me. Here we go. Here. 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 And
So
here.
it
Because they can't see, and it's a spread weapon, so they just threw in that direction, and this is where they broke and spread out.
okay.
So, yeah, even in darkness, you could still throw things out. Again, as a spread weapon. So, I'm going to need Nori and Quinn to roll me dex saving throws and point in which directions you are moving yourselves to.
D4. I have a plus D4 to my saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
Just know
And
where
it's-
that yellow is. It's fire.
Okay. And you said it was dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Yep. And as soon as you use it, you lose it. So if you don't need it, you can hold on to it for a little longer.
I don't need it. I will hold on to it for a
Yeah,
little.
both of you make it. You're only taking half damage from this, so give me a moment here.
And then I'm moving somewhere else. Where am I? Where am me? There, me.
Just know where the yellow is. That's where fire is. So
Alright. But
Are we just moving like 5 feet, or
you can move 5 feet.
oh, okay.
All right. So you both are only taking half of this. So that's 15. So that's going to be rounded up to 8 instead of it being 7. So you guys take 8 points of alchemic fire damage.
Alright.
So I was just looking at my stuff real quick. Both resistance and darkness are concentration spells. So she would have prioritized darkness. That was my bad.
Oh.
That's fine. And doesn't really change the situation as it is.
Yeah.
The alchemic fire does spread quickly across the ground, and now this is considered a fiery and hazardous terrain, this entire area right here. Excuse me. The other one, no, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy, let's see, he's in the darkness. Is he going to do what I want him to do? Oh, yes, he is. In the darkness, you hear a primordial roar. And we are going to change out him for something worse.
Oh, goody.
Yes. Oh, goody gumdrops. Makes me all kinds of happy. Now, where is... Where are you? Nope.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Cannot
No, you're
sleep.
not.
Cannot dream. Sorry. God damn it! I got this stuck in my head.
Nori didn't jump in. She's super focused.
So focused.
Another one.
There's a video of a dog.
Oh, he did it too. Cool. Makes my life easy.
I'm so sorry. Let me sing. Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
And I'm so sorry.
Now, these two gentlemen over here, I'm going to see if they do it as well. Neither of them do it. Instead, they charge at entropy, drawing out long black daggers. And they will be taking swipes at entropy.
Perfect. If one lands a hit, I have a reaction.
All right. Let's see what happens. First one, he's going to strike at you twice. So first attack.
Whoa.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Boy.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, Ryan. A 23 hits me.
I don't know. You could be all kinds of weird and funky. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, Ryan. A 20 hits me.
So, this guy right here hit you? Do you want to do your thing now or wait till after the other one?
Whoever does the most damage to me is who I want to use my reaction against.
All right. So, this one, he hits you twice with that dagger. which is going to be 7 and 6. So that is 13 points of damage. I'm also going to need you to make a concentration saving throw.
Why?
Or no, excuse me, a constitution saving throw, not concentration.
Why?
Because I said so.
No.
You're just lucky. This time. So, you took 13 points of damage from that first guy. Now from the second one. Natural 20. Second attack doesn't hit you, I know. But at least he crit you on the first one.
Oh, at least he did that.
Thank goodness
at
for
least
him.
he did that.
Thank goodness.
You know what I've said? NPCs need more of our crits.
You
know what?
That's
You know
why
what?
you're
Wait a
alive.
minute. Wait a gosh darn second.
Yes.
Did he actually do that?
The natural 20? Yeah, he did. Oh, oh, you cheeky bugger.
That's the nicest way anyone's ever told me that I'm annoying.
So it looked like he was about to get Entropy right in the throat, then missed completely. So
Misty's
Entropy's
nuts.
growth is denied to you.
The other one is the one that did the 13 points of damage to you.
Well, that was my reaction, so now I no longer am going to use Hellish Rebuke. I wanted to be petty more than I wanted to make them hurt.
Right. The other guy is blinded. Let me see if he's going to do something. He is. I'm going to do this with Milton because Milton's closer and can actually see. Milton,
Yes.
as you're fighting, this gentleman over here, you look behind and you see this guy reach into his vest, pull out a black vial, pop the cork, and chug it back.
Gross.
It's that wonderful, delicious, necromantic ooze.
And they're yelling at us about using it.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah. It's called corruption.
wow. Hypocrite economy. I didn't know they were local in this city.
You see his body twist and malform into this creature.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that looks like the thing that. Yeah. Cool. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wants to eat Milton's face and is no longer blinded. It will move here.
Milton is not
Hi.
part of the appetizer platter.
That
Milton is a snack.
By the way, Nori, it is your turn to do something.
Great, wonderful. Well, first of all, I would like to rage. So,
All right, I have to
start
change
back
music.
right now. We are raging. We are very upset.
She's a raging bit. I'm kidding. She's not a bitch.
I am upsetty spaghetti.
Most spaghetti is that upsetty. Yeah.
Spaghetti's so upsetting right now. And what is the circle around these bitches?
That's darkness. They cannot see in. If you run in, you will also be in darkness.
Great.
Yeah, that's Allie's darkness that she casts to try to help us not be surrounded.
Okay.
Oh,
I see.
I just remembered something.
You see, but they don't.
Aha! Well played.
But I'm bunch.
Right?
Shut up.
You're all fired.
Right, please?
You can't fire me. You're not paying me.
Yeah, I want to move to where the thing is that's gonna fight.
I win.
Well, which thing? Are you talking about the ones in the darkness, or are you talking about over here?
I won't be able to fight him in the darkness, right?
I mean, do you have devil sight or blind fighting?
Do I have what? Double sight or blind fight?
Blind sight, you mean?
No, devil sight. It's a warlock ability.
No, there's devil sight, but there's also blind sight.
Blind sight, blind fighting. It's the same thing. You can fight while blinded.
I'm
I
just.
have none of those things, but I do have natural athlete, stone's endurance, powerful build, and mountain form. I'm real strong.
He said, I don't have devil sight, but I got that dog in me.
Is there so
Dog
let me
is
let me
eating that
let me
up.
try to help you out a little bit, Nori. Is there any way that she would see any part of this guy who's only half in the darkness? Or is that curve too wide?
Is that a question that I can answer, or is that a Ryan question?
Because I'll tell you right now, she could, if she rushed, she could get to the other side and probably see him.
What are we, Russian?
Yeah.
Here
Here you
Okay, sorry. If I can get to where Milton is, I'll go fight that motherfucker.
All right, so you're traveling through fire. I'm going to need you to make 2 dex saving throws.
Alright. +4. What am I doing? Dex saving throws. Pardon. Sorry. 2 of them?
Yep. Because you're traveling between 2 spheres of fire.
Okay, I'm gonna add this to the
Running ring of fire.
Oh
Ah,
no.
Oh dear. All right, the first one you only get
baby.
half of this damage. Let me see here.
okay. Well, that one wasn't great.
The second one you're taking the full. So first one you're only take. Oh, and you're also raging, so you're taking half of this damage on top of the half. So the first one you're only taking 2 points of damage. The second one, so that you're taking that full 13, but you're raging, so that's halved. So you are taking 7 points of damage. The grand total, you took 9 points of fire damage.
That she tucks rolls through the flames. Her little pantaloons are smoking a little bit. She's like, "Don't worry, Milton! I'm gonna save you from the thing!"
Right, you can definitely move over to here now. There you go. You are
Um,
now there.
Cool.
This thing is about your size. Its
Okay.
body is an amalgamation of twisted horror, sinew, and bone.
Very disgusting. Drugi!
Aye.
Let's go.
Alright then, let's take it a whacking.
I sometimes have no idea what you are saying, but I like it.
We're gonna be rubbing on the face and the ground.
Okay, okay, that's great. Jesus Christ, every single time. Wait, as a dabaha, babaha, babaha, babaha.
Are you trying to sing that song?
No. Oh,
Oh my god. I know, sorry. It's like one of the few times I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cool with the Barbara. I don't know what they're saying, but I like it. Sorry, fuck, what was I doing? Yes.
Something about Barbara making a
Let's
rhubarb.
do it. Okay, bet. Sorry, I was trying to remember what I get when I do this. It's been a while. It's been a while since hack. Good.
That was, honestly, that was my jam in 9th grade.
And, oh my god, you're such a...
Alright, so that definitely hits him.
Sorry. So, great.
Damage.
I'm gonna hit him for 17 plus 5.
17 plus 5. Okay, so that's... And you're also raging, so that's actually 19 plus 5. So that is 21, 22, 23, 24 points of damage. Nice. Your second attack?
Yeah, she's gonna. That's right. Get fucked. Ooh, in my second attack, I am going to go the sorry, I can't. Can I use my axe for the second attack?
Yeah. Unless you want to use something else other than your axe for a second attack.
I'll use my axe. I want to use anything else. I do have a vicious club. It doesn't do as much damage. Oh, 21 hit.
21 will hit, yes.
Great. No. Oh no. So what was that? Fucking
That is
8 plus 3.
yeah. That is 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage. You'll notice as Drugi strikes deep into this creature, even though the body splits, it starts re-knitting itself slowly back up.
Why do they do these things? Like, why do they make these things that oh, I could just throw myself back together? It's like this is not the same. This is terrible sportsmanship. Disadvantage. Ooh.
Top of the round.
Right.
Milton, you're up.
You know where he's gonna be like, go fucking ape shit.
Bard.
Let's go, Milton.
Alright.
Fuck them up. Like they were trying to fuck us up, but they will not, because we cannot be fucked.
I'm going to go ahead and fight the one in front of me.
Gonna bite it? Oh my god.
Fight it. Fight it. With regular daggers. So let's give it a try.
Give it a shot.
I believe in you.
27 hit?
27 hits.
Yay. It's that much damage. 22 damage?
22 damage. It's still up. Not happy, but it's still
Okay.
up.
I'm gonna attack it again.
If you must.
I don't think this one will hit though.
Sadly, it does not. You'll notice the second time around with your dagger, it hits into the thigh of the creature, and the flesh starts trying to mold into the metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? What happened?
That's okay.
No,
I have
he doesn't have to say
dagger
shitty
that.
daggers.
hits the dead flesh, and the flesh was trying to absorb the dagger.
Don't do that.
Is this a new feature? Have they done this before?
You haven't seen them use the necrotic news like this before.
Have we unlocked a new feature that I hate?
Speaking of hatred, Allie, you're up.
Speaking of Jesus,
In our experiences with the ooze, have we ever determined that it was curse-like in nature?
You haven't actually examined for curses as of yet. I mean, it's tied to necromantic energies, but whether it's cursed or not, you haven't really investigated into. So, no.
Okay. All right. So, barring that idea, she's going to step a little further away from the flame here, give herself a little bit of cover from the backside. Let me just double check my distance here. All right. Actually, yeah, that's probably gonna be safer. I'm going to shoot off a sacred flame at this guy over here.
All right.
Try to help pick some of these guys off. Yeah, that was a cantrip. So, and then Merpow, she's going to send. I don't want to send him too close to anything that could hurt him, but what's the distance here? All right, I'm gonna send Merpow over here to these steps to kind of like hide in these bushes here.
All right. Give me a second. I'll get the snake icon up. But you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's it. Entropy can start their turn. That's how I feel every time it's my turn. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Ellie, it's your turn. I don't think Sacred Flame does anything.
Can you tell how
Oh,
all the spectrum?
your baddie needs to do a dex save.
Which one?
This guy.
All right. What's the DC?
15.
Makes it.
All right. I don't think he takes any damage then.
He makes it, but he breaks it?
Let's see here, Clarence.
Yeah, no damage.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Yep. That's
So,
it.
Again, entropy. A twisted abomination. A twisted abomination in the American healthcare system. Okay. Throwing out the necromancy spells. Okay. You said 17 charisma. Yeah. That is not going to work on him. Or actually, he fails to save. That's what I meant to say. Let me see. From what I'm seeing here, as long as the spell lasts, all bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage you receive is halved, and the target remains takes half damage. Yeah.
Y'all, this is all that 4 days is gonna be. Just
Making weird noises.
It's like you in one room doing that, and then I'm in another room. Oh. Hey. Snatched. Shoved in. The whole.
All right.
Entropy wants to do what to Nori?
Is there a respectful railing?
Yeah, is but also
Malachi, you're up, sir.
Okay. Speaking of railing,
rail.
I'm gonna hit these guys with my Eldritch Blast railgun.
Nice.
I'm gonna start.
Railing them in.
These guys in the back look kind of dangerous, so I'm gonna aim my first one at this guy.
Through the magical darkness.
With my Devil Sight.
Oh.
That
Does
lets
Devil
me
Sight
see
work
in
on?
darkness.
But,
Magical and non-magical.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And I believe because they're in darkness, attacks on them have advantage.
That is correct.
Okay. Then the first roll. Seriously? Does a 15 hit this guy?
Oh, that guy? No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Taking a step back. You're using your devil sight to see into the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, just making sure I heard that correctly. Keep going.
Okay.
But no, 15 does not hit him, sadly.
Okay. Then second one. 22.
That definitely hits.
Okay, and that will do 12 damage.
As the beam flies off into the darkness, you can see the eldritch creature, which was lost, gets hit, and its head snaps around and looks in your direction.
And he's gonna fire this third one. Ooh. That is a natural 20.
That is definitely a natural 20. All right, roll that crit damage, my friend.
Okay, so that is
Remember, it's your max amount, then whatever you roll.
right. So that's 8 plus 15, which I
That
know.
is 23.
Yeah.
So as that beam again slams into the creature, he goes. The horns grow and recede and open, and eyes and mouths form in weird places, and then recede back. But it's still standing.
Gross.
As Quinn is doing this, he's gonna kind of go into actor mode a little bit. And so he's just kind of laughing as he's firing the Eldritch Blast and addresses like the whole group and just says, "You poor souls. We are the guardians of Galen. We have slain monsters, overthrown governments, and burned down institutions of religion. Is all of this truly worth your lives?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for the gods really quick.
Nori's trying to look intimidating and not like she's.
All right, I'm gonna need you, sir, to roll me an intimidation. No advantage.
Aw.
Yeah. Whatever you say there, pretty
Can I-
boy.
Can I have my inspiration on that?
You may use your inspiration for that if you like.
Come on. It's probably not worth much, but okay. All right. Come on.
Hey,
doing
look
here?
at the guy here. Thinks he's all gabagool out here.
Wow! Not
That should,
like
be
that.
that should be illegal.
My accent, yes, completely. I agree. So that's it for Quinn. Now for the rats. Now, Quinn, since you have Devil's Sight, you can see into that darkness. You see what happens next in the darkness. The two creatures will move forward and grab the others and start subsuming them into their body. There's screams of horror and snapping of bone. These guys were in the darkness. They couldn't see what was happening. They get absorbed. And that one now is that large, and this one is now that large.
Ah.
Over here, the one that is currently fighting Nori, not Nori, fighting Milton. Let me see if he's going to run, because the creature next to him is right there. He doesn't run, but does he do the other thing? Yes, he does. He, in a bit of self-preservation, does the same. Pulls out the vial, takes a swig. And he also transforms. Boom. The creature that is in front of Milton and Nori will take a swing at both of them.
Did you like not? Thanks.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I said, could you like not? Thanks.
All right, I'll roll for the gods. Oh, wait, the gods don't care.
No!
By the way, Milton, you have that Sentinel ability, correct?
Yes, I do.
So you'll get that attack of opportunity, because after it attacks you, it's going to also attack Milton. So
I really thought that was gonna work.
So first attack
you'll
for Milton. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
All right. Now it's attacking Nori, so if you want to do your Sentinel ability.
Okay.
Hi.
Not rolling very good today.
That's okay. Does a 16 hit Nori?
Does a 16 hit? Alright, that's a great question. I will find that out right now for you. It does.
All right. So, Nori, you see its arm has become like a spear of bone and sinew, and it just plunges straight at you. So that's going to be 3d8. You're taking. Sorry, what?
No, what's that?
All right. And
Nice.
you're raging, so you're taking half of this. You're taking 7 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Ouch.
That is that for the creature.
Real quick, the stream that I checked out last week, the players from that stream are in the chat right now. Say hi.
Hey!
Hi.
How's it going?
Gabagool.
Welcome.
Oh,
To
What
the
y'all
street
doing
fight.
here? Get out of here. Why y'all here?
no.
No, we
What
want
Aaron?
you. Don't listen. Don't listen to the
worry.
crazy
Texas, good night.
blonde
stuff.
over there. No.
Oh, whoa. It was
Yeah.
green until 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It was
But
green
then
until
you,
4 hours ago.
yeah, but you know, you changed your tune. You changed.
And then I changed my hair color. Look at me.
Yeah.
Now I'm dumb. I'm just a
Yeah.
dumb blonde who don't know nothing. I was dumb before this.
Can you do a Valley Girl accent?
Oh, I can do that for you if you'd like.
Just to catch them up real quick on the situation that we are in.
Yeah.
Getting
My
jumped.
character did necromancy in a city where necromancy is illegal, and now everyone is trying to kill us with necromancy. So,
Which seems like a little bit of like a.
Well, the thing is, if you noticed, it wasn't the city guard that were trying to do this.
Where's it pretty hard?
These are street gangs. Completely different. So illegal people doing illegal shit.
yeah. But I did the quick and dirty,
We can do illegal shit.
We did do the quick and dirty.
Did do the quick and dirty.
Yeah, Entropy did.
All right. So the two
Anyway.
slugs on
Ah. Oops, sorry. I mean,
Ada, ada.
sorry.
if you're going to do the ada in the middle of combat, put some effort behind it.
I
Okay?
didn't do the ara ara. It was
Ada.
Ada, ada. Sorry.
There you go.
You'll
ladies
have to watch
and
the
gentlemen,
previous
there's our 13th lead.
episode, Blue Gamer.
Ooh.
Oh God.
My
Yeah,
character is a hoe. They're a bard. What do you want?
Back at it, rants.
I can't do this if y'all are gonna keep doing the ara ara.
Does that actually do something for you, Aaron? Like over the table?
All right. Let me get through this round before we have that conversation. We might even need a break. We'll see what happens.
Honestly, yeah, we haven't taken one of those yet tonight.
Well, we had to do a whole Q&A session, so that kind of cut into things. So, the two that are on entropy. First one,
2 at once?
at the same time. One failed to perform. So,
Oh,
no.
surprise there.
If the viewers haven't realized by now, we are adult stream, not for children.
I think there's a warning. There should be a warning on our stream when
yeah,
you
I was
come
about to
here
say,
that
it
says
is
like,
as soon as you click on the channel, it says 18 plus.
Wait, this isn't
Yeah.
for kids? What the
Kids,
fuck?
I
if you're
hope
up
to
at
God
12
not.
o'clock at night watching this shit,
Y'all told me
Go to
this was
sleep.
for children. The fuck am I doing here? No, I'm so sorry. No children should ever watch my content. Alright. I mean,
so the second one does a 21 hit entropy.
yes, Ryan, a 21 hits entropy.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. You get hit with a D6 of 2 points.
Great.
Actually 2 plus 3, so that's 5 points.
Uh-huh.
But you also need a con saving throw.
That's great. So the guy, this one right here, then gets half the damage that I got.
Sweet. He's still up.
sweet.
Still? Wow, good for him. Did he take any meds for it?
You know, you'd be surprised what a little, focus can do. And your concentration save is still good. Awesome. Now for the second attack.
That,
Does a 16 hit you?
no.
All right. So that is it for the rats. Nori, you're up.
Hi. I would like to. Hello, my name is Nori. I am a dancing bear with yellow feathers in my hair, and I'm going to. Who's the guy who hit me last time? Is it this bitch?
Yeah, it's this individual right here.
Yeah,
This bitch.
This bitch. Is gonna get axed. Yeah, we're just gonna go back with Drew because I love Drew. Drew's my favorite.
What are you gonna ask them?
What was that? What was that, Malachi?
I said, what are you gonna ask them?
Axing split.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Aaron. Sadly, that does not hit at all.
Okay, I'd like to roll for my second attack. Please. Oh, 22 hit.
No, 22 will definitely do the job.
Okay, let's go. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so it was 11, and the 4 plus 11 is a 15.
Yeah, here's what happens. When Droogie slams into the creature, it splits in two, and it falls to the ground dead.
Oh.
The area where it split, little worm-like tendrils start creeping out like it's trying to reach for each other.
Oh, disgusting. Nori starts stomping immediately on the worms. She doesn't like that. Can I stomp on the worms? Can I pump up the jam? Pump it up?
Pump up the jam. That was my fucking, like, that was my shit back in the day.
Aaron?
Was that your jam?
That was, in fact, my jam.
Aaron?
Oh, am I about to pump up your jam?
Aaron?
Oh.
Dex save, please.
No! Why? Oh, no! A dex save? Well, why
You
would
got this. Wait, don't forget, you also have Bardic Inspiration. It's a D8.
I was to suggest that you use it.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna use my D8. My date. I'm gonna use my date. Sorry, that was squeaky.
As Nori's foot slams into the
shit.
The shit, basically, the two halves try to slam on her foot like a bear trap.
Creepy.
Thankfully, she's able to pull away. But for those who know what a Cronenberg monster is, that's what you're dealing with.
Mm-mm. Don't like that.
Yeah.
The movie It.
Like a Cronenberg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. I've not seen that, so.
Oh, if you want nightmare fuel.
No,
Anyway,
actually.
that is dead.
Why would anyone want that?
Yeah.
I specifically hate red-nosed clowns because of it.
Because of
Any
what?
other clowns, I'm fine. It's specifically red-nosed ones.
Wait, because of what?
It and the Thing.
What are, like, what are you talking about? It?
I'll explain after the stream,
I'm
but
purposely being obtuse. I thought I was being funny. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I thought I was being clever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I genuinely was like,
Well,
I'm gonna go
you
away.
Probably are. Just I'm also like 4 glasses of wine in, so I'm not picking up as much as I'm putting down. So
I also think I've gotten a lot dumber when it comes to reading social cues. So
I'm
This
gonna
is
go
also-
die.
Florida now, so
but it's
Oh.
top of the round. Milton, you're fighting Eldritch Horrors again. Oh,
Oh, yay.
oh
That's
yay.
fun. I'm going to...
Anyway, I started blast.
and then I missed. And I missed again. I missed both times.
I'm going to attack the other one next to me
All right, go for it.
with regular daggers. Will an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Good. And then it's 1d4 plus 5. And then it's 6 points.
Well, it's still up. It's not happy.
I'm gonna attack it one more time.
I was about to say.
I'm vibing with Quinn vibing to the beat.
18.
Oh,
am I going to
I'm
the
rolling great.
I like it that's Nori's like getting ready song for battle. It's just like
For 8 points.
It's still up. It's not happy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, those daggers are almost subsumed each time, like the flesh is trying to meld with the metal.
Mm-hmm.
Ali Kirara, you're up.
Okay. Nori and Milton, are both of you doing okay?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
I am doing alright, I think. Ooh.
Okay. So, what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do?
I still have 68. I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah, you and I are actually in the same spot. So, I'm gonna send Merpal back here to boop Nori's ankle so that I can cast Death Ward through him.
All right. And where are you moving, Merpal to? Milton?
No, behind Nori.
Nori. All right.
And then I think he's got enough movement to go back into, 30 feet of movement. So he should be able to bounce back. Yeah, when he's done, he can go back into the bushes.
Yeah. I'm also going to change the thing for this so you can actually move them yourself. There we go.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yep, so Nori, you get a boop on your ankle, and Death Ward appears. So when you take damage, you basically act as though you have resistance to it, and we share the damage. That way you can take more hits moving forward.
Okay, cool. She'll give Allie 2 big thumbs ups. One of the thumbs is also holding onto an axe, so it's a little long.
That's all she's gonna do for now.
Oh, I think you're
right. Entropy, you are up.
That's right, I am. I'm totally prepared. I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and Primal Savagery. The one directly in front of me.
All right.
So, okay, so I just have to roll to hit. Okay. Does a 27 hit?
Dude, I don't know, like, if you've even been, like, paying attention.
I haven't. I've totally zoned out this entire session. Where am I?
Just raw.
Yeah.
Obviously, the 27 hits, raw.
Okay, well, I don't know if you remember, but I have a special Primal Savagery because the homebrew Warlock thing you gave me, so it's going to be a 3d10.
Dude,
I hope that's okay.
That's just viciously mean.
It is vicious. Also, I have another thing that I forgot about until just now. Where is
Just to make
it?
sure, which one are you hitting?
That one. This one. Directly in front of me.
Okay.
And then where is it?
And Nori, I read that one wrong. There is a spell that does that where we would share damage, like split and share. Death Ward is if for whatever reason you drop to 0, you pop up for 1.
Okay.
That was my bad.
Oh, okay.
But it's the same idea. She's trying to keep you from dying.
I appreciate that.
So,
Okay. So, and then it says with each attack that hits, you can add poison damage equivalent to your spellcasting ability modifier. And my spellcasting ability modifier is 5. So that would be 18 plus 5 poison damage.
raw. So, like, when you
Yeah.
talking with your
If you'd like, I
savages,
can keep talking like I want to be on the Kardashians, but I
You-
feel my IQ slipping with each
Yeah.
word
I
I
don't
speak.
even know what we're talking about, man. But I'll tell you, like that guy, yeah, he's totally gone, man. Totally.
You
Yeah.
sound like the turtle from Finding Nemo, like the older
Right.
one.
I
Dude,
hate this.
that's
I'm
like
about to
that's
clock
the
out.
chillest, like compliment
This is-
I've ever received, bro.
That's
Right.
probably like the
Mhm.
nicest I've ever been to you because I'm kind of a cunt whenever you talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
true.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the cabin. It's gonna be hoof
It's
the
just
neck.
gonna be this shit.
It's gonna be who is gonna I need someone to do sock slide races with me across the floor. I knew Aaron would. Okay,
Like
that is
all
my
wood floors.
for my bonus action. Just I really like sock sliding. I tried doing it at Ryan's house, but his floor was too textured, and I only made it like 3 feet, and it was disappointing.
Living room is the best hardwood floor to sock slide on. I will do it when
I'll buy a special color coordinating fuzzy socks. Everyone gets a pair of fuzzy socks to slide across the floor. I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Quinn. So you now get a 1d8 that you can use again if the roll fails. Look I got us back on track after derailing us. You're welcome. I'm basically like I could DM.
And next week we will be featuring.
Yeah, you heard it right here, folks. It's live. It's recorded on the
No.
internet. Rick is going to be DMing next game. I get
No.
to actually sit back
We
and
also-
drink my wine.
We also have it recorded live on stream. Ryan hates Dungeons and Dragons and all TTRP.
Ryan just hates us.
There's no joy worthwhile with you people.
He hates
Of
us
course
so much. I can
He hates
hear
us
it in his
so
voice.
much that he's gonna have the rats attack us, and Quinn's
Exactly.
gonna have to kill him first.
Like, I like rats. Why would you do this to us? You know I like little animals, but no, it's fine. I guess I'll go die. No,
Quinn,
that is my
it's
turn.
It's Quinn's turn now.
Let's
Yes.
drown some rats. Okay. So Quinn is gonna roll up his sleeves, and he's gonna attempt to cast
What is he casting?
banishment on these two.
Ooh. Wait, you should. Can you target 2 creatures or only one with banishment?
I'm casting it at 5th level, which means I get to cast target an additional target.
There we go. That's why I love warlocks. All right, so charisma saves. DC 17. Save. Fail. So
Wait,
one of them goes. Yeah.
Oh.
Achoo!
Fucking ass. Ass.
Aren't you so proud? I thought you loved warlocks.
I still do. But that's not from a warlock. That's a wizard spell.
I have
Man,
silvery barbs and I'm a warlock. I think it's on both class spell lists, Ryan. I think you're full of shit.
It must be a different version of warlock because Thorn doesn't have the access to silvery barbs. So
Yeah, I think this is specifically for them. But I'm gonna give the advantage to Milton.
So, just for you, Quinn, when you do that, their bodies seem to rend into 2 planes of time and then disappear. And is there anything else that you're doing, sir?
Quinn turns around excitedly, but then realizes because of the darkness, no one actually saw that. But yeah, so the advantage for that is going to go from the silver bar is going to go to Milton. But outside of that, that's I think that's his whole turn.
All right. So next up, it is the rats, or what's left of them. So, This one right here
Mhm.
sees Milton, but also sees Flesh. Takes its hand, it pales it in the other one, lifts it up, and melds into it, becoming into one larger creature.
Gross.
And the two shall become one flesh.
If you could not do that, that'd be great.
It did. It's there. And since you're close, it can actually attack one of you. And it's going to focus on our dear Milton.
Why?
Milton, you are getting a bone spear being at you.
No.
I don't think a 15 hits you.
No.
So this spear of bone, as the body's amalgamated into one, misses your head by that much. But that's it for that one. This one over here has seen all of its friends disappear. That monster right there. Let's see if he is smart enough to run. He is smart enough to run.
So I smell an opportunity attack, right?
I was about to say that, yes. He's going to disengage and run, but you didn't get that attack of opportunity.
Did I take it? God damn it! Sorry, I got excited. I'm like, maybe I took Warcaster, because that would have been a lot of fun. Alright.
Always take Warcaster.
Well, was a 17 hit?
Yeah, and the rapier is your cane sword, correct?
Yes.
Yep. So you do hit him. Roll that damage.
7. And then does the whole poison damage for every time I hit count?
Yeah.
So that's 12. So it's 7 plus 5 poison damage.
How do you want that to go?
Oh, it's been a while since I got to do this. I never kill anybody.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I could.
Oh my!
I almost made a dirty joke, but I didn't. So Entropy is gonna take his his cane and just like pop off the top, and it's a rapier inside because he's a classy bitch. And he's going to just kind of like slice across the back and be like, no, 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 no. And that's it. He's not. He's quite simple.
All right. Well, as that happens, the poison plus the slice.
The hoisin! Sorry.
The hoisin.
The hoisin sauce!
The hoisin.
I love hoisin sauce.
As do I. That Mulan sauce, for those Rick and Morty fans, spreads through the body and melts the poor man's back, and he falls to the ground dead. All that's left is your big scary friend here. Plus, banishment only lasts for about a minute. We'll see what is brought back with the others. So, Nori,
Yeah.
you have the big abomination.
Great, I would like to hit.
Hit away.
I will hit. Please actually hit. Come on, Drugi, let's go. Let's go, motherfucker. So, are you fucking kidding me?
You shouldn't have called him a motherfucker. He's very sensitive.
It was almost 19.
It does not hit. Also doesn't hit. You got to be gentler with your Drugi.
Or are you simply going to turn to Drugi and be like, why? Why have you abandoned me?
I don't appreciate being called a motherfucker.
I do appreciate being called a motherfucker. Okay,
Of
fine.
course,
I'm sorry.
I am going to say this while you're upset. Edgar, who has been on your shoulders this entire time, gives your cheek a rub. Top of the round. Milton. You see the twisted horror before you. What do you do?
I'm going to attack it.
You could try negotiating. Give it a hug.
Nah.
Negotiate with your
My
daggers.
style. Daggers. Yeah.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Uh-huh. And I have advantage. Alright.
Well,
Does a
the 20
20
got-
hit?
The 20 hits.
Yay! And since I had advantage,
Nice. Next attack.
yep. Next attack. I don't hit. Ooh.
That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, you did a boat ton of damage to him. It's just barely holding on at this point. Are you doing anything else?
That's all I can do.
Allie.
Is that Zoidberg?
Why always shouting?
All right. So,
Hooray for Zoidberg!
let's see.
Hooray for Zoidberg.
Let's try to open that. Creature you see through 3 of you suffers. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Alright, so we don't know if this classifies as a curse. We haven't really tested that out. Allie is going to trust in her friends and rush over here, touch the monster, and try to use remove curse.
Okay. If I remember correctly,
I am posting it right now. There you go.
yes, thank you very much. All right. At your touch, creature. Okay. So. I'm gonna do something really quick for myself.
Be nice to me.
Oh, that would be nice to you that you get to keep your fingers. So as your hand reaches out and touches the creature even briefly, remove curse doesn't do anything to him.
Cool. Answers that question. She. I am close enough to. Oh no, that's concentration too. Shit. Alright. And she has no idea that these guys are gone over here, so she's focused on maintaining that concentration. So she is just going to be like, well, that sucks, and that's it.
Okay. Entropy. You are without a dance partner.
That makes me very sad because I just want to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Yeah.
I just want to dance with somebody. Somebody who loves me.
Dancing. Entropy's a dancing machine.
Um.
Voulez-vous danser avec moi?
Bless
no one
you,
here will do that with you.
Whoa, Ali.
Madam.
I mean,
ma'am. Buy me dinner first and we'll
On
talk.
the Lord's Day?
During Pride Month?
In front of my salad?
In front of my salad? I'm going to Psychic Lance, the large creature.
Hey.
So
Good.
I think then that means I need an intelligence save with a DC 17. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Wow. You did such a good job. So proud of you. I'm so super duper proud.
Oi there, that's such a good roll.
I'm
Such
so
a good
proud
roll
of
there.
you. Oh,
I'm so tempted to start spouting letter Kenny.
do it. You want to chirp?
Oh, give your balls a tug there, guy. Jeez.
You can give your balls a tug, tit fucker. I'm gonna need you to take about 20% off there, Squirrely Dan. Yeah, so you take 20 and then 5.
How do you want to do this?
He's very nonchalant, like I said, so he's just gonna like, I don't know what Psychic Lance normally looks like, but he's just gonna make like a.
Well, psychic glance is however you want it to look. So, what would your psychic glance look like?
It's gonna look like kind of like his little deck of spectral cards, and he's just gonna take like one card and kind of like do like the little like. I realize he's giving kind of like anime badass soft boy vibes, so he's just gonna take his little like a card in between his two fingers, do this, and like have it slit that thing across the throat.
So as the card slices the throat, the head tries to form and keep together. It falls back and the body falls. And tendrils of worm-like appendages just swarm and swirl in its body.
That's gross. It's giving like Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, it's very Studio Ghibli in regards to that.
Oh, yeah.
But at this point, combat doesn't fully end because a certain someone has banished things, and banishment only lasts a minute. So, do you guys stick around for that minute, or do you run, or do you stay?
As this creature is dying, in the past, there's been some issue with Allie being around this stuff. Is this stuff dying with it, or is she getting as far away from it as she possibly can? Do I have some jars in my bag still? Because if I have jars, I'm gonna try to put it in jars.
You're asking about. I was like, Allie should not be. I see the stuff that you're with. No, the stuff that you have is not dying along with this thing. Are you trying to collect essence?
Let's see, black jar, small vial. Well, like when we were underground in like other areas and found like the barrels of the stuff, it kept like reaching out towards her.
Yeah.
So if this was that same stuff, she was gonna try to get it trapped because it's gonna come after her anyway. But if it's not reacting to her, that's gonna bring up some other questions that she's not prepared to answer right now.
Really quick question to you, Piku. Were you also the same kid that reminded the teacher that everybody had homework due?
Yep. Don't do that.
I turned in my homework.
Yeah, but the rest of us forgot about it, Allie, so you're just supposed to kind of like...
Like the interesting story detail, okay?
I'm gonna give you a swirly after class. Shove you in a locker.
Thank you for reminding me of that particular aspect because I hadn't remembered, but now I did. So as you're standing there and it's dying, the tendrils splitting off like black slugs start crawling towards you, as if trying to find safe harbor in this cruel existence. Everybody else sees this thing doing that.
She's gonna try to pop off a sanctuary.
Yeah, that's not going to help you in this case.
Well, she's gonna give it a go, and when it fails, she's going to try to hop away from it because I don't see any jars in my inventory. Which I could have swore I kept the jars. Oh nope, I do see it. I see a large empty container.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna
so
open it up.
To scoop these things up.
Yep, because I don't want it in the streets.
All right. Roll me a dexterity check, not a dex save. Dexterity check or sleight of hand if you have sleight of hand.
Do I have sleight of hand? I don't have proficiency in it. No.
All right.
All right.
You get.
I have inspiration that I never ever use.
You want to use it?
Yes.
Go for it.
Let's see. Fuck! That's why I never use it.
I love when the dice tell a story. So, as you were trying to collect this stuff up with the jar, one of the slugs leaps, lands on your corrupted hand, eats through the glove, and seeps into the skin.
Gross.
In your mind, it feels like the best They, after all the power. Oh, yes. How it rends into the bone and into the flesh. Your corruption is now all the way to the middle of your forearm. And your DC for using that staff has also gone up. It is now
Alright.
18.
Making my note here. Awesome. Okay. Yes. Well, I mean, she's got Sanctuary up now, so that's just gonna be up. Um. She's just gonna toss the jar to Milton. Well, because she's like, hey, power. Like, this is cool. Don't need this anymore. Yeah. Milton's right here. It's convenient. There you go.
Okay. Milton.
You still have the banishment, which is going to be ending in like 3 rounds. What do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't know all these rounds were passing.
Yeah. Because we're technically out of combat, but I'm giving you 3 rounds before the banishment comes.
Oh, AR.
Hey, what happened to my? Okay.
Happen to your what?
Well, no, it just means I lost like 6 rounds.
Damn.
Okay, I will add an additional 2, so you have
Yeah.
5 rounds left. What do you
Okay. Is this pre or post getting on the gondola?
This is pre getting on the gondola.
Hey guys, let's run for the gondola.
Oh, we're gonna run for the gondola? Okay. Anybody who doesn't want to run, hop on my back, except for anybody who's not with our group.
No, there's no one left. Everybody else is dead.
I'll hop on
You just didn't
I'll hop
yell
on
at
your
me.
back.
Okay, get on my back, Milton.
Is this corrupted stuff just
I just-
kind of hanging out, or did it go away once the slug thing got in her arm?
Well, the only part of it was able to get onto you. The rest just, stayed with the body and melded into mush. So.
Okay, as long as it's not in the street.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a melted goo pile, but So you're all heading towards the gondola.
Yeah, we're all jumped on Nori.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm like a mama turtle with all her little turtles on my back. Come on, my turtles!
Nori, are you gonna run through the fire, or are you gonna try to go around it?
I'm gonna try to go around it. Not with my ducklings. Yeah, I'm trying to go around it.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make me a strength check real quick, because running with multiple weights on you, it's
Strength
uneven
check.
even if you're strong. So.
Wait, save or check?
I give her guidance.
It's a strength check, not a save.
Okay. Wah, 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 wah.
So, for those of you that may love 90s action flicks backdraft, this is basically Nori fireman carrying and underarm carrying, and with their teeth holding the back of Milton's shirt like a mama wolf. Runs with everybody. By the way, the fireman carry is going to be entropy, so their legs are kind of hanging out like, a deer that's being carried. So the gondola. So you are now out of combat.
Whips them all into the boat.
Yeah. Quinn, do me a small favor and roll me perception, please.
Sure. Another one? Oh, no.
Ah. Your eyes catch an RR gondola with champagne. Do you guide Nori to it, or the first available one?
Well, obviously the champagne one.
All right. You all jump into the gondola with the champagne. And I'm going to kind of railroad this next little bit. Before he could ask any stupid questions, Quinn just says, I'm Quinn St. Cloud. Get us the fuck out of here. Actually, no, I'll let Quinn say it. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. I'm Quincy Cloud. Get us the fuck out of here.
And this is my favorite shop on the Citadel. Sorry. I had to.
So, we are going to actually put a pause on that. Actually, no, wait. I take that back. We can't because it is almost 1:30. I think we should just keep going till 1:30. Give me a moment here. I'll move you folks. Actually, I'm going to move you directly to the Green Dragon room situation because I am that kind of guy. Would you all be so kind as to put your tokens where I'm currently clicking?
What? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Were you clicking?
Right over there. We go. We need.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, having returned back to our wonderful little place, the Green Dragon, the proprietor who had already spoken to Denzel had gotten you at least 4 rooms, and technically you could all bunk in one room if you want. No, excuse me, 5 rooms. You could all bunk in one room if you want, but you could each have an individual room, depending on how you do. Denzel is a rather rich tenured professor, so he can pay for the rooms no problem.
All right, great. Indeed. I don't know.
As you all have reached the top and into the room section, what do you all do, having gone through all of that?
Entropy is prestidigitationing himself clean and everybody else that wants to be not covered in blood and stuff. If that's your prerogative, that's...
Yeah.
You mean that's your peroxide?
Ha 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 ha! Fuck you. Okay.
That is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gonna be like looking around like for food.
So again, you're all there. You're getting prestidigitation. You're getting cleaned by entropy.
Press to what?
Prestidigitation.
I've had one too many.
Prestidigitation. What a show.
It's a little hard for me to talk eloquently. So
Presto.
I'm impressed. Prestidigitation.
Ellie is going to actually take a room to herself.
all right. The single rooms are here or down this way.
It looks like this one's also a single room.
That actually move that closer. Yeah, that is also a single room. Yes.
I see one bed.
She'll just sort of wave to the group and just be like, "Well, I am quite tired. I'm going to retire for the evening.
Good
night."
Turn on dynamic lighting. Apologies. So, Allie heads off to her bedroom and closes the door.
You close it to just nobody else. I just
What about the rest of you?
let us know if you need a midnight snack. I'm going to go get some sausage.
You're very food driven, aren't you?
Oh yes, but I'm also very friendship driven as well. Not just the food, but also friendship.
Right. Are we friends?
What?
It was a simple question, Muscles.
I,
Are we friends yet?
you have not been like the nicest person.
I haven't been that mean either. Trust me, if I was mean, you would know.
So,
You would know.
I would know.
Yeah, you
Oh.
would.
I don't actually know a lot of things, so that's kind of refreshing. I think we are friends. I did not let you die a couple times.
Right.
Yeah.
You carried me like a carcass. Like you were gonna carry me back to your tribe and roast me over a fire and eat me.
You are very welcome, yes. Would you also like a snack?
I thought I was one, but yeah, sure, if you're offering.
Like in the food, like in the place where they prepare the food, they sometimes give tiny little. It's not like normal food. It's like tiny portions, and they say the snack size. And
I do have a penchant for tiny food, so.
You do have it. Let's go find tiny food.
Alright.
You want tiny food?
Yes, I want tiny food.
Alright!
Great. So we're gonna go get like a charcuterie board going. Like
I don't know what the coochie coochie board is, but we will find
I
it.
just want olives. If we can find me a jar of olives, that I will be very happy.
You shall have olive the olives.
Olive it.
So,
We got a snore. I feel like it's been a while since we had
it's been a
one.
while since we've gotten one. And
Sorry guys, life has been depressive.
That's like a good omen right there.
that means you're in a good place.
But your respiratory system is not.
Nor has it ever been.
Fair.
It ain't easy being wheezy.
So Nori heads downstairs to get a late night snack. Quinn, Milton, what are you doing?
Yeah, Quinn. Want some food?
Aggressive snacking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
let's
don't
go
have
just hang out.
to. Oh, okay. You don't have to. You don't.
I mean, you don't have to eat snacks with us, but I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you did.
Da-da-da-da.
So, Quinn, are you contemplating or?
Are you just vibing?
Oh yeah, I said I'd hang out with you guys.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. We thought you said otherwise. Apologies. Milton, what are you up to?
I'm snacking with everybody else.
Yeah.
I never assumed you could have left like Ali Kilara and just be like, no, I don't want to be with you people. So, you know.
I mean, she probably doesn't want to be seen with us, but snacks outweigh the embarrassment.
True. So, here's what's going to happen next. We're actually going to end it here because sadly the wine is taking hold a little bit harder than I was expecting.
Buddy,
I'm a bit of a lightweight now. But
okay.
nonetheless, you will spend the remainder of the evening having snacks, talking, chit-chatting back and forth. And when we return next time, there will be other consequences of the brawl in the mean streets of Tren. Until then, I'm going to hand the reins over to our dear Malachi for the usual plug. Malachi, take it from here, my good sir.
Oh, my.
That's right, get comfy.
Oh, oh my God.
Hey guys, how's it going? So, we are Wit and Witchery. And if you like our content and you want to be a part of the community, be sure to join our Discord. We have our link below in a little about section. If you want to see fun little clips, you can hop over onto our TikTok. If you want to catch up on our past adventures, you can check out our YouTube channel, where also called Wit and Witchery, where we upload our VODs. Currently, Piku is going through them and trying to condense them a little bit. If you you know, if maybe your attention span isn't as good and you want to like get a little
Like-
more, you know, edited version, you can watch that as well. And I think that's about it. So yeah, if you are enjoying, please feel free to follow, subscribe here on the channel. We generally stream every Saturday at about 9:30, give or take. Sometimes it takes us a little while to set up. And if you join our Discord, you'll also get announcements for when we have little schedule changes. Will we be playing all of us next week, or do we have something else?
Piku, you have our usual schedule situation down packed.
Yep. So as of right now, our next planned uh campaign game is July 6th. That will be most of the crew. So hope you enjoyed seeing all our lovely faces. At least one of us will be missing next week. And then the same thing for the 13th, and then after the 13th, barring any schedule changes, we should be back to regular schedule of all of us being here once again. Welcome to kids out of school and all that stuff. Schedules have been crazy this couple months.
Yes.
But yeah,
And
that's
also, if you're still here watching, stick around because I believe we're going to be rating uh some fellas. Do we have any people who are
Who's
currently
our
online?
victim?
We do. I'm setting that up right meow.
Wonderful.
Now.
So, my wonderful players,
All right.
amazing audience that allows us to do this. Thank you, as always, for spending your Saturday with us. We hope that you have a pleasant weekend, and may all of your adventures be daring.
Bye.
Night.
Go to bed. You the bird.
Go
Yeah,
sleepies.
Go to sleep.
Go rest thy eyes.
thine eyes.